last two games. The Colts here play conservative. They keep the ball on the ground, hammering it left side to Philip Lindsay, and he's stonewalled at the line of scrimmage and brought down by Derek Barnes, the inside linebacker out of Purdue, on the stuff. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as we approach 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go first quarter. The Lions lead the Colts 3-0 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard.
The Colts run left there, Matt. They bring Woods across to cut off the backside. That's something Jack Doyle did so well. Woods was a little bit high on that block, and the play kind of got compressed. Jelani will get better as the season goes on, but that's something that he needs to continue to improve on as he helps this Colts offense.
Pulls out of the gun, ball on the far hash, and it's a handoff to Philip Lindsay. And he's between the hash marks, and he's rolled up around the 24-yard line. Short pickup there. Up on the play by Will Harris, their starting cornerback, is in the ball game. Short pickup, gain of about 1. It's going to set up 3rd and 9 for the Colts at the Lions' 24-yard line as we dip under 4 minutes to play first quarter. Lions 3 and the Colts nothing.
And a little shove there from 96 Cornell and the Lions after the play against Will Fries. They're getting into a little bit, Matt. I expect things to get chippy just because these guys have hit each other Wednesday, they've hit each other Thursday, and now they're doing it again for a third time here Saturday afternoon.
Foles goes out of the gun on 3rd down. The Colts are 1 out of 1 on 3rd down already in this drive. Foles has good protection, fires it over the middle, 20-yard line, looking for that first down, and that's Alec Pierce, the rookie out of Cincinnati, sprints it up and dives to the 15-yard line right at the sticks, and they give him a first down. Good awareness by Alec Pierce to know where to get on the field. He dove the ball across the plane, and the sticks will move for the Colts at the 15-yard line, and they're inside the Coca-Cola red zone.
Matt, you love to see that. That's a heady play. That's not a rookie play right there. A bunch set, you get Pierce on a free release underneath. He's about to get tackled. He knows where the sticks are. He reaches that big frame and that big body, and he leans forward for the first down. That's what the Colts wanted and expected when they drafted him in the 2nd round.
8th play of the drive, ball in the near hash for Foles. Here's a counter to Philip Lindsay right up that right hash mark, and he gets a short pickup. Racked down by a couple of Lions on the play. The first man off the pile is Derek Barnes again out of Purdue, as Lindsay will muscle it to the 13-yard line. Gain of 2. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
And that was actually well blocked right there, but there was nobody to block Juju Hughes. He missiled up from the secondary. What I love about Lindsay, though, Matt, when you get him the ball, he's head down, getting north and south. That's a veteran, experienced running back. That's a great addition to that room that the Colts brought in.
Harris Campbell into the ball game. He's the slot receiver to the left. Foles looks right, throws that way. Caught by Philip Lindsay, the back out of the backfield. Retraces his steps and will maneuver the ball inside the 10-yard line and hammer it to the 8 for a pickup of 6 on a catch out of the backfield for Philip Lindsay. Now we're at the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Lions still lead the Colts 3-0, but the Colts now will embark on their 9th play of the drive upcoming, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Another good play, good protection, but Matt, this is what you expect from Nick Foles. Super Bowl MVP. He's clearly got command of this offense. He's marching them down the field, but a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 3 as the Colts are in the tight red zone.
Colts are 2 out of 2 on 3rd down on this drive. Foles pump fakes, leaks it right side, and it's bobbled and juggled and not caught by Philip Lindsay at the 5-yard line. Good pressure by the Lions and also good coverage, sticky coverage provided by Malcolm Rodriguez, the linebacker over there on Lindsay out of the backfield. So the drive stalls out, and the Colts will send on the field goal team, and doing the kicking initially here will be Jake Verity, who's still in a kicking battle with Rodrigo Blankenship. Verity on for a short try. He missed his lone extra point attempt while kicking in the second half last week against Buffalo. This is a 26-yard effort out of the hold of Rigo Sanchez. Big leg from Verity, and the kick is good. So both teams get a field goal on their opening drive, and long drives by both squads. That time the Colts go 11 plays, 64 yards, and 6 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock, and a field goal made by Jake Verity. Field goal brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. Text Colts to 55355 for a chance to win a new set of home windows courtesy of Universal Windows Direct. And the scoring drive brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document provider of the Colts. We're tied at 3, a minute 28 to go first quarter. Lions ball for the second time when we come back. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network. AES Indiana is teaming up with the Indianapolis Colts to bring the energy on and off the field. AES Indiana is leading the world's transition to greener, smarter energy right here in Indianapolis.
Our people are powering the community, and together we are accelerating the future of energy. Follow us on social media after the game to learn more about the ways we're bringing you the energy. Follow us at AES Indiana.
Football season is back, and with it comes tailgating. To celebrate, American Family Insurance wants to give you and 5 friends the chance to win a Tailgate Town takeover at Lucas Oil Stadium. They'll fly you out, provide hotel accommodations, hook you up with a fully stocked pregame tailgate at the stadium, and get you incredible tickets for the game. Just register at amfam.com/Colts. No purchase necessary. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Arby's flame-seared Greek Euro meat is knife-carved. They do it that way because the Greeks do it that way. It's topped with lettuce, tomato, and tzatziki because the Greeks do it that way. Also, it comes in roast beef or turkey. That bit's not Greek. Arby's just couldn't help themselves amidst all their culinary innovation. Arby's, we have the meats.
This summer is the perfect time to hit the open road in a new Chevy. With its impressive towing capability, Chevy Silverado is open to taking the boat out and making some waves. With its off-road capabilities, Chevy Trailblazer is open to new points of view. And with its many safety features, Chevy Equinox is open to added confidence on your weekend getaways. See how a new Chevy can help you go a little farther this summer. Visit ChooseYourChevy.com.
Talk about it weekdays at noon on the Dan Dockett Show on The Fan.
Colts kickoff back left to right to the Lions. Maurice Alexander on a short kickoff fields it to the 10, angling right side. He's at the 20, makes a man miss, spun forward across the 25-yard line, and then is finally finished off by the Colts and upended at the 27. Some good moves there by Maurice Alexander out of Florida International, 2020 undrafted free agent who went unsigned, but has played in the United States Football League, drafted by the Philly Stars, and made the all-USFL team, and you see why. He's got some good moves there in open space. 1:19 to go here in the first quarter. The ball's at the 27-yard line for the Lions, and the Colts and Lions are tied at 3. Second drive upcoming here for Detroit on the move right to left. Hand off to Craig Reynolds. Big open field crease. 30. He's at the 35-yard line, angling left side. Finished off by Dio Adangbo on the open field tackle. Short of the 40-yard line to the 38 for a gain of 11.
Well-blocked play there. He wasn't even touched, Matt, till he was 7 yards in the backfield. Nice job by Detroit. Colts need to be more stout on first down, but shout out to both of these teams. Both teams have long drives that get field goals. Matt, there hasn't been laundry on the field, no penalties as this first quarter winds down. A nice, clean, efficient game from both teams. Hats off to the younger guys.
Reynolds stays in as the back, first and 10, 38-yard line. Counter give right side, right up the hash marks. Another huge crease, and he sprints it up to the 50-yard line, mark him down at the 49 inside his own territory. Another gain of 11 there for Craig Reynolds, who spent the majority of last season on the Lions practice squad, elevated for 5 games due to injuries to the backs in front of him, DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams. But so far in this game, Reynolds has 7 carries for 37 yards, another first down for Detroit near midfield.
The Lions are reestablishing the line of scrimmage, and these combo blocks, they're pushing our defensive linemen back into the linebackers, and the linemen are getting off on them. We need to do a better job being stout up front.
Blau goes under center on the right hash. Detroit is in the blue, the Colts are in the white, and that's going to take us all the way down to the end of the first quarter. So 2 long drives by both teams. This is only the third possession of the game, which takes us to the end of the first set of 15 minutes. We're tied at 3. Colts and Lions on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. When we come back after the timeout, the Lions will have it first and 10 on their own 49-yard line right after this. You're listening to Colts football, and we're back in just a moment here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Corson Fire and Security is proud to be the official security provider and fire protection experts of the Indianapolis Colts. Since 1946, we've understood that we're not just protecting buildings, we're protecting the dreams that built them and the lives unfolding inside them. From our knowledgeable salespeople to our highly trained technicians, we're committed to providing the very best fire protection and security solutions to businesses throughout Indiana. Learn more at Corson.com.
The pulse of our community flows through all of us. It's the lifeblood that connects us. But what if one day the pulse stopped? Your blood donation with Versity Blood Center of Indiana keeps the pulse of our community strong. The need for your life-saving gift of blood is vital. Schedule your donation at versity.org or call 800-632-4722. Together we are a beacon of hope.
A beacon of hope.
The right care, the right support, the right time. When you need primary care, Indiana University Health is right here for you. With locations close to home, virtual visits you can access anywhere, and urgent care that lets you save a spot. IU Health gives you more options for highly skilled care when, where, and how you need it, including right now. Call 1-888-IU-HEALTH or visit iuhealth.org/more options.
Hey, it's JMV for all you need to know about the Colts. You lock this thing up right here on The Fan.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. Go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight to nominate your favorite small business today. Anthem and the Colts helping Hoosier small businesses score. Through one quarter, it's tied at 3-3. Lions of the football. Matt?
And that's the score on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard with Joe Wrights in the booth. I'm Matt Taylor. Jeffrey Gorman downstairs. So really quick first quarter. The Colts had the ball once. They go 11 plays, 64 yards. Nick Foles starting the game at quarterback looked really good. And based off of what Frank Reich said, you assume his day is over. He said he's only going to play about a quarter, but that equated to only one series. He was 5 of 6 passing for 56 yards. 43 of those yards came to Desmond Patman on the Colts' first drive. Meanwhile, the Lions had it 14 plays for 60 yards. They got a field goal. Bootleg rolling out right side. David Blau leaks it upfield to a tight end inside Colts territory. Around the 45-yard line they go. They're crashed out of bounds. Shane Zylstra, the tight end out of Minnesota State, on the catch. He's pushed out of bounds near the near sideline. He is the brother of Brandon Zylstra, who's a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. Gain of 6 officially, 2nd down and 4 at the 45-yard line.
And that's what happens when you get the run game going like Detroit does. You run a naked bootleg play action. Blau's right there. Easy throw and catch for a 6-yard gain on first down.
DeMar Jefferson, the back behind Blau. Ball on the near hash. Wide side of the field is to his left as the Lions now go left to right on your radio dial. They run it left side, bouncing it out, and then corralled there by the Colts. Good open space tackle there by Bobby Okereke.
Nice job by Okereke there. We got some good run support from the safety position, 38, Tony Brown, and all of a sudden now, third down for the Colts. First third down the Lions have had this drive. Let's see if they can get off the field. Lions in the shotgun. Looks to be a pass formation.
3rd down and 2 for Detroit inside Colts territory. The game tied at 3. Shotgun snap for Blau. Hands off to a back. Plowing his way upfield just short of the first down marker. The Lions need to get to the Colts 41 for a first. I don't think they're going to get there. Curtis Brooks on the stop for Indianapolis.
Really good job by the Colts there. Push. Again, the Lions, 3rd down, a traditional pass formation, but it looked like because they're probably going to go for it on 4th down here, they decide to run it up the gut, but only get a yard.
It is 4th down indeed. It's about 4th and less than a yard. Again, the line of scrimmage to get a first down is the 41. Blau goes under center, unbalanced line to the right side. Ball in the far hash. Jefferson stays in as the back. They give it to him. He's got a first down, a crease, and is stopped at the 36-yard line. And Rodney Thomas on the tackle. Good open space tackle there to prevent even more yardage there by Jefferson, but it will move the sticks for Detroit as they convert once more on 4th down.
Yeah, they loaded everybody up on the line, a heavy run formation to the right. There was a cutback lane to the left, and he squeezed through it. And honestly, a nice play by Thomas coming up from the secondary. There was a lot of green grass there if he didn't make that tackle.
Into the ball game now is Justin Jackson out of Northwestern. He gets his number called here, and he's got room to run. He bounces it out 30, 25. He's inside the 20-yard line, pushed out of bounds near side as it goes inside that Coca-Cola red zone and runs it down to the Colts' 16-yard line. Pickup of 19 yards to Jackson, and the Lions are threatening for the 2nd time in as many drives.
Big run right there by Detroit. And Matt, they're having a lot of success running, this counter play where all of a sudden they're pulling the backside guard. They have a fullback leading up, and there's been a lot of green grass for the Lions. Their run game is really looking good. Unfortunately for the Colts, not the run defense we'd like to see on our side of the football.
It's 1st and 10, and Jackson puts it on the turf. problem there between quarterback and running back exchange. The ball hit the turf. Jackson has to go back and get it around the 19-yard line. The ball took a fortuitous bounce right to him. Otherwise, that could have been a takeaway by the Colts defense. Dayo Adengbo was chasing the play from the opposite side. He was the first man on the scene for the Colts with a chance to make that recovery. But Jackson gets it back, and it's a loss of a couple. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 at the 18.
I like it. That negative play, really the first mistake Detroit's made all day. Dio was there to fall on him. 2nd and long and a 5-wide set for the first time Detroit today.
3 receivers go right, 2 go left. Looking right is Blau going for the end zone on the fade pattern. It's broken up. Well done by Indianapolis. Anthony Chesley breaking up the play. The pass intended down the field for Khalil Pimpleton, the rookie out of Central Michigan, the intended target. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for Detroit and stop the clock with 11:20 to go in the second quarter with the game tied at 3.
Great play by Chesley. The Colts were in cover 1, which means there's 1 safety back. Everybody else is man across the board. Chesley really had no help over the top. Just a really good individual effort by him to break up the pass. And now you got 3rd and 12 for Detroit.
David Blau goes out of the gun. 4 receivers in, a back to his left. That's Jefferson. And they're setting up the screen. Numbers left side, and he's buried. The Colts sniff it out. Dayo Adengbo's over there. Tyquan Lewis as well. Good to see Tyquan back on the field. A tackle for loss for the Colts. Move the ball back to the 22-yard line.
Great play by Tyquan Lewis. He recognized the screen. We used to say there was a party by the running back right there, which means there was a lot of white helmets and Colts defensive hats. Really good job by them to kind of bow up here once the Lions got down close in the red zone. And this drive was stalled by that fumble they had on 1st down.
There's Austin Seibert on for another field goal. This is a 40-yard effort. Ball on the far hash. Plenty of leg into this one, and his kick is on its way, and it is good. Seibert in his 4th season out of Oklahoma. He's now 3 for 3 in the preseason. He made from 46 and made his lone PAT last week.
That one just snuck in the right upright. But, Matt, I don't like the phrase bend, don't break, but the Colts defense has done a good job of bowing up when they needed to.
All right, 10:36 to go in the second quarter, and the Lions have a pair of field goals, and they lead by 3 for the second time on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Detroit 6, Indianapolis 3. Colts ball for the second time when we come back in the second quarter. You're listening to the Colts. We're back in a moment on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi. Thanks for telling us about Toyota's national sales event. We got a new RAV4 there.
Yes, through September 6th, you can drive off in a new Camry Hybrid, Tacoma, and more.
We took the RAV4 to the desert, and now we're spelunking in a cave. I'm actually a complete amateur. I could have done without the echo on that.
Visit your participating Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary. Event ends September 6th.
And the Colts are going for it on 4th down. What play will they call?
Pass it.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were... what? Oh, okay. Water in your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons, the team the Colts call them. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com/Colts.
The new Jumbo Cash Scratch-Offs from the Hoosier Lottery are more than just fun. They're big-time fun. With supersized excitement and chances to win up to $300,000 instantly. You can enjoy the kind of fun that just can't be contained. So don't miss out. The fun doesn't get any bigger than Jumbo Cash Scratch-Offs. Only from the Hoosier Lottery. Imagine that. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
This is Marvell Tell, and you're listening to your home for Colts football, 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Colts football is brought to you by Everstream. Be sure to listen to the latest from Coach Reich after today's game. Brought to you by Everstream, Indy's business-only fiber network. Faster fiber, better business. Matt?
Lions 6, Colts 3 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 2 possessions by Detroit, 2 field goals. They went on a 14-play drive to start and then an 11-play drive right there. That covers 51 yards and 5:52 off the clock and a 40-yard field goal moments ago by Austin Seibert. who's going to kick off left to right back to Indianapolis. Angling to the right side, and it's returnable by DeMichael Harris on the run. He's at the 5-10, angling left in front of the sidelines. He does a 25-yard line at the 30. A late flag comes in as he's pushed out of bounds. That came from the back judge trailing the play there on the kickoff return by Harris. Harris goes out of bounds for the time being at the 31-yard line, but
during the return,
our first flag of the
holding,
game.
Receiving team, number 49. 10-yard penalty, first down.
That's on Forrest Ryan for Indianapolis, one of the backup linebackers out of Villanova. I got to make sure I get this in because Austin Seibert, very active and accurate so far in this game from his kicking post for the Lions. He competed in the 10th season of the America Ninja Warrior back in 2018, made it all the way to the Los Angeles Finals. This guy's a stud. He's
amazing.
ripped.
That brings up the question, what's harder, to make it through that Ninja Warrior course, which we've all watched on TV, or to make a pressure-packed 50-yard field goal? It'd be a good question to ask him.
I think it's the field goal. All right, 1st and 10 after the penalty, and move the ball back to the 14-yard line. Colts in their own territory, stacked inside their own 20, trailing by a field goal 6-3. And Sam Ehlinger is in the game. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling out right side on a bootleg, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a sack on the play as Ehlinger could not turn the corner and get upfield. He's pushed out of bounds around the 12-yard line and being pushed out of bounds by number 94. That is Eric Banks, the defensive lineman, tracked him down. A loss of 2 and a sack. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Colts run a little bootleg with Ehlinger on the first play. Nobody's open downfield. He wisely decides to keep the ball and tuck it, but that couple-yard loss, he got pushed out of bounds, will go down in the books as a sack.
Ehlinger tried to hand it off to Tyson Williams, but didn't give him the football on a run-pass option. Ehlinger is just going to scramble upfield and dive up to around the 14-yard line, pick up 2, and get some of that lost yardage back. But so far, 2 plays by the Colts offense on this drive, and it's looked pretty uneven.
Yeah, and it looked like right there was a little bit of miscommunication with Williams, whether he was going to give him the ball on the zone read or pull it. They didn't seem too sure of each other, but regardless, that brings up 3rd and 10 really quick here for Ehlinger's first drive with the Colts.
3rd and long, 9:25 to go, second quarter. Colts trail 6-3. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Ehlinger zips it upfield, crossing pattern. Catch is made by the Colts at the 20-yard line, short of the first down. Pickup of 6 to Desmond Patman. That's his 3rd grab of the afternoon. But the Colts go 3 and out. They stall out on the second drive of the game. Jeff Okuda, the first-round pick a couple years ago out of Ohio State, makes the tackle from his cornerback position. It's 4th and 4. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, and the Colts will punt for the first time today.
It was a good throw and catch, but there was a little bit of pressure that kind of came back into Ehlinger's lap there. It didn't look like he was fully able to step into that throw.
Rigo Sanchez on to punt. He had 5 punts for an average of 52.8, with 1 landing inside the 20-yard line last week against Buffalo. Low snap to him, right foot into it, gets it off, wobbly punt. Coming forward are the Lions. They'll make the catch at the 35-yard line. Numbers left side, dancing forward. They get it to the 40. Maurice Alexander on the kickoff return. He plays wide receiver, is also doubling as the kickoff return specialist in there on punt return. A 46-yard punt and a short return by Alexander. And the Lions will begin again on the 40-yard line in their own territory. 8:31 to go in the second quarter. Lions 6, Colts 3. Detroit ball when we come back here in the second period. You're listening to the Colts here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We're back for more on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Escape to Four Winds Casino South Bend with over 1,400 slots, live poker, and all of your favorite table games. Enjoy delectable dining at award-winning Copper Rock Steakhouse or Kankakee Grill, featuring comfort food with a modern twist. And coming in spring 2023, Four Winds South Bend Hotel, your entertainment escape.
You don't have to travel downtown for the highest level of pediatric care. Riley Children's Health brings the experts to you. Stay north and get kid care beyond compare at our campus at IU Health North Hospital. That's right. There's a Riley campus at 116th and Illinois, where you'll have convenient access to the doctors you trust most in multiple specialties. Primary care, specialty care, emergencies, surgeries, and more. Close to home. Learn more at rileychildrens.org/staynorth.
Comfort system. Carrier offers a full lineup of efficient solutions for a range of heating and cooling needs and price points. Visit Carrier.com/Colts to start exploring the perfect system for your family. Carrier, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Turn to the experts.
Kevin and Query, weekday mornings at 7 on 93.5 and 107.5. The Fan.
Colts football brought to you by Bell Tire, where you can always score the most free lifetime tire services and the lowest tire price, period, with Bell Tire, the official tire retailer of the Indianapolis Colts. It's Lions football, Matt.
Yeah, Detroit ball, 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. They lead the Colts 6-3 on the Pruoff Mortgage scoreboard with 8:31 to go in the first half. Detroit last year 3-13-1. They finished last in the NFC North for the 4th consecutive season. And they have not won a playoff game as a franchise since 1991. That's 8 straight playoff losses. So this is a franchise looking to kind of turn the corner, and Dan Campbell in his second year, they think, is the man to do it as the head coach. 1st and 10 for Detroit, moving on the Colts left to right. Detroit in the blue, the Colts are in the white here at home. David Blau out of Purdue slides it left side. The pass is caught around the 45-yard line. Hauling it in is Maurice Alexander. Over there on the right side for the Colts on the tackle is Anthony Chesley. Short pickup, gain of about 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6.
The Lions go back to that 5-wide look. Quick 3-step drop. Nice throw and catch by Blau. And the Lions are doing a really good job on 1st down of picking up 4, 5, 6 and keeping themselves ahead of the chains early in this ball game.
Blau under center this time, hands off to a back. This is Jamar Jefferson. He's collected the line of scrimmage, falls forward. Curtis Brooks on the stop. Anthony Chesley was also playing downhill and helped on the tackle. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 at the 47-yard line. Still in their own territory are the Lions as we approach 7:40 to go second quarter. It's been all field goals so far. Detroit 6, Colts 3.
Curtis Brooks with a nice job retracing there and getting on that tackle. He's been a nice bright spot in camp, that rookie 6th-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati.
Jefferson to the left of Blau, who goes out of the gun. He fires upfield, broken up, ball kicked in the air, intercepted by Tony Brown on the tip drill. Brown running down the far sideline inside the 30, and he's banged out of bounds around the 21-yard line. The Colts had 5 takeaways last week. They get their first one here today against Detroit, and it's Tony Brown, the veteran out of Alabama.
Looked like Forrest Ryan was in there on the coverage to knock the ball loose. Brown goes up and just high points it. He got around that sideline quick, Matt, for about a 30-yard return after the pick. Nice job by the Colts turning the ball over. You're in business here, 1st and 10, right at the start of the red zone.
Tony Brown with a big-time play right there. The ball was tipped up in the air. Looks like they tried to fit it into Tom Kennedy at the 50-yard line, but broke it up. The ball spun in the air. There was Tony Brown to play takeaway, and the Colts beginning in on offense at the plus 21-yard line, and they hand off right side to Tyson Williams, and he's gang tackled in the backfield. Numbers right side around the 21-yard line. It's going to be a loss of maybe 1 on the play, depending on where they spot. Actually, a 28-yard return there by Tony Brown moments ago on defense.
Nothing doing right there. Really good job. Some penetration by the big D lineman, Demetrius Taylor. He beat us across our face, was in the backfield, kind of stopped that play before it got going for a loss of 1 on the carry.
Colts bunch trips to the left side. Williams stays in as the back to the right of Ellinger. 5-step drop for the quarterback. He throws upfield, 15-yard line, and it's batted down. Intended for Kylan Granson. And the Lions were over there in coverage.
And
Good stop.
Granson was open there, but it looked like that Ellinger just held the ball a split second too long that gave the defender time to go in there and break that play up.
It was broken up by Gerard Davis, the linebacker. So now the Colts face 3rd and 10 at the Detroit 31-yard line, make the 21-yard line, after the interception moments ago by Tony Brown. 6:41 to go second quarter. Colts trail by a field goal. Ellinger has time, slides in the pocket. Now he's going to take off and run. Still looking, still scanning, throws in the end zone, and it's over the head of his intended receiver. That's Desmond Patman in the back corner of the end zone. A little bit too tall there for Patman to go up and make a play on it. Now it's 4th and 10. 6:33 to go second quarter, and the Colts will send on Jake Verity for another field goal try.
And it was a nice job by Ellinger, Matt, moving up in the pocket, going to his left. You know, that escapability he has, and he was trying to throw across his body. He had Patman open, but, going to your left, that's a tough throw, and he just sailed it a little bit over his head.
This is a 40-yard try for Jake Verity. He knocked down from 26 earlier in this half. This to tie the game at 6. There's a snap. The kick is on its way. Plenty of leg from Verity, and it is good. He is 2 for 2 so far in the game. And unofficially in camp, in practice at Grand Park, he is 20 for 25 in 3+ weeks of practice. He's 2 for 2 today, and we're tied at 6 as the Colts go 4 plays, no yards, and 50 seconds off the clock. But the takeaway set up the scoring drive for the Colts. Tony Brown with the interception, and we're tied at 6 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 6:28 to go in the second quarter. Lions ball when we come back. Stay with us. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
WynnBET, a proud sportsbook partner of the Colts, is bringing the excitement of Wynn Las Vegas to online sports betting. From boosted parlays to in-game odds on every major sport, WynnBET has what you need to win. Sign up today and use promo code XCOLTS to receive a special offer of Bet 100, Get 100. Download the WynnBET app now or visit WYNNBet.com to start winning today. Odds subject to change. Terms and conditions apply. Must be physically located in Indiana and 21 years of age or older to participate. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Buy 4 tires and get up to $250 in savings after rebate at Bell Tire's Labor Day sale. Or get even more in Bell Tire gift cards August 22nd through September 3rd. Plus, get tires as low as $49 after rebate. Get up to $250 in savings. Or get even more in gift cards August 22nd through September 3rd. Get up to $250 in savings. Choose the lowest tire price period at Bell Tire. 100 years of getting folks safely back on the road fast and affordably. See store or belltire.com for details. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Colts fans, score big for your Indiana high school. Enter Gear Up at Colts.com/UHC. It could score you tickets to a Colts game and $5,000 for your high school. Gear Up is a free program designed to improve the health and safety of boys and girls high school athletics. Winners are selected throughout the season. Enter today for a chance at Colts tickets and $5,000 in athletic equipment at Colts.com/UHC.
Hey, this is Dan Dockage. Join me weekdays at noon till 3 on The Fan.
Colts fans, text radio to 317-317 for your chance to win Colts season tickets for this season. That's radio to 317-317. Matt?
Colts played takeaway with an interception by Tony Brown, setting up a 40-yard field goal by Jake Verity, who's 2 for 2 on the afternoon in terms of making field goals. And we're tied at 6, Colts and Lions on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 6:28 to go in the second quarter. Joe Wright's in the booth. I'm Matt Taylor. Jeffrey Gorman is downstairs patrolling the sidelines. Verity will kick off right to left to the Lions. Colts in white, Detroit in the blue. And we're back to play. Short kickoff again by Verity. Coming forward, Maurice Alexander plays at the 5, 10, 15, 20-yard line between the hash marks. Breaks it out. 35-yard line, 40, has a lane, 50, down the far sideline, inside Colts territory, and he's pushed out of bounds by Ethan Fernia on special teams, but a monster kickoff return by Maurice Alexander.
Yeah, good job by Fernia coming all the way back across the field to make that tackle, but you don't like to see that, Matt. I would say our special teams, as good as I thought they were in Buffalo, haven't been up to par here in Game 2, and that's a big part of the football game. Everybody always talks about offense and defense, but special teams is that third part, those hidden yards. You know, historically, since Bubba Ventrone has been here, the Colts have had a really great special teams unit. You'd like to see them tighter because a lot of guys trying to make this roster here have to perform well in the kicking game.
It's a 61-yard kickoff return by Maurice Alexander to the Indianapolis Colts 34-yard line. Outstanding field position for Detroit on their 4th drive of the game. Play action. David Blau, he's in trouble. Somehow evades it, takes off and run. He's going to fling it left side to a receiver. And he is racked down by Forrest Ryan on the outside on the catch. That's Tom Kennedy, the young receiver out of Bryant, on the catch. After all of that acrobatic play by David Blau to avoid the sack, throws it upfield to Bryant, and make that Kennedy, for a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Odenigbo, 59, Matt, just wrecked that play, though. He came off. They tried to block him. A second guy tried to block him. He was in that backfield right there, sniffing Blau all play. Nice job by 59 for the Colts.
Jackson's the back to the left of Blau. He's going to fire upfield out of the reach, wide left to Tom Kennedy around the 25-yard line. Quick stop there by Indianapolis on the incompletion. 5:39 to play second quarter. We're tied at 6. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for Detroit as they get back to the line of scrimmage. So far in this game, they're 2 out of 6 on third down tries.
But this is the longest third down they'll face yet. 3rd and 9's a lot different than 3rd and 2 or 3. 2 good pass rushes the last time by the Colts. Let's see if they get pressure here on 3rd and long.
Jefferson back in. Running back out of Oregon State to the left of Blau. 3rd and 9, 3 receivers deployed to the right side. Movement at the line of scrimmage. No flag, though. Blau in trouble. Spinning out of the tackle. He's finally sacked. The Colts bring him down to the 38-yard line, and it's Dio Adangbo. Check that. Afadi Adeniabo, I beg your pardon. But Adangbo is in there as well. But Afadi Adeniabo with the sack and a huge play to bring up 4th down and 13.
Adeniabo, Matt, was living in the backfield those last 3 plays. The Colts did a little line game. They did an ET stunt. So as the end, he pinched down inside. The defensive tackle loops around. Adenibo's there to make the tackle. Really nice job the last 3 plays by the defense, especially him.
A 55-yard field goal here, and Detroit pushes it wide to the right. No good by Austin Seibert. His first miss. That one from about 55, and it's no good. His career long was 53 back in 2019. And in fact, that hit the right upright. And so no good as he pushes it wide to the right as well, hitting the post at the same time. 4:56 to go, second quarter. And the Colts will take over after a missed field goal by Detroit. Game still tied at 6. Indianapolis begins 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line when we come back. Stay with us. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Hey Colts Nation, Matt Taylor here. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth, shaving, or doing dishes to help conserve water at home. Save water to save money. Find more WaterWise money-saving tips at citizenswaterwise.com.
Football season is back, and with it comes tailgating. To celebrate, American Family Insurance wants to give you and 5 friends the chance to win a Tailgate Town takeover at Lucas Oil Stadium. They'll fly you out, provide hotel accommodations, hook you up with a fully stocked pregame tailgate at the stadium, and get you incredible tickets for the game. Just register at amfam.com/Colts. No purchase necessary. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Just like the football season, this flu season could look a lot different than past years. And getting a flu vaccine this year is more important than ever. The flu vaccine helps protect you, your family, and your community. Let's keep Colts fans healthy. Be a flu fighter like Blue and get your shot today. Visit vaccinefinder.org to find a clinic near you. This message is brought to you by the Indiana Department of Health.
Get ready for non-stop summer fun with Honda and watch your monthly payment drop with low 1.9% financing. See new Honda inventory arriving every day, like new 2022 Pilot SUVs with 1.9% financing. Summertime is Honda time, and the Honda model you want is waiting for you now. To save on Hondas with 1.9% financing, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details for well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 9/6/22.
Citizens Energy Group's Warm Heart, Warm Home Foundation provides financial assistance to customers having difficulty paying their utility bills. You can help by donating at citizensenergygroup.com/WHWH.
Your home for Colts football is 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Colts football after a missed 55-yard field goal moments ago by Austin Seibert. That means the Colts take over 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Sam Ehlinger to pass deep, drop wide open, and a good crease. And a sliding grab made by the tight end, Kylan Granson. Granson makes the catch, then rolls out of bounds to the near sideline around the 36-yard line. Good pass there by Ehlinger. First down for the Colts.
Great play on first down. They fake the jet sweep, then they fake play action. Ehlinger sets up in the pocket. Good protection. Granson on a little corner route down the sideline. Nice throw and catch. Colts are in business. Great play on first down coming the first play of the drive.
Last 2 drives for the Colts, only 6 yards compared to the first offensive drive, which had 64 yards of output. Gain of 18 there moments ago. Inside handoff to Williams, and he is decked on a delayed handoff. He's wrapped up around the 39-yard line. Not much doing there. The first man was Austin Bryant, the defensive end out of Clemson, on the tackle for Detroit. That's going to be a loss of 2. Second down and 12. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Colts and Lions are tied at 6 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard.
And it's a negative 2-yard run, but that's really simple math right there. The Lions just had too many guys up in the box in the line of scrimmage. Colts didn't have enough hats on the offensive line to account for all those defenders.
Ellinger goes out of the gun 5 wide. 3 split out wide to the right side. That's the far side of the field. Ellinger looks left. Pump fakes, checks it down. The pass is caught by Mike Strawn, numbers left side, and he's crashed and tackled down around the 34-yard line for a gain of 4. That's going to bring up third down at about 8. As we approach 3.5 minutes. First catch of the preseason there for Mike Strawn, who came off of PUP with a knee injury. Good to see him get some run today. Now it's going to bring up third down and a long 7.
Yeah, exactly. Good to see Strawn back healthy. Again, had a good couple days this first week back of practice, but you'll expect to see a lot of him, hopefully the rest of this first half into the second half, as he tries to fight to make this roster.
Jackson, the running back, to the right of Ellinger. Receiver goes left. That's Strawn all by himself in the boundary. 3 receivers deployed to the right side. Ellinger out of the gun. Play clock down to 5. Takes a snap. Backs to throw. Good protection. Steps up in the pocket. Squares his shoulders. Throws downfield. And that is Mike Strawn. Catches it on the near sideline inside the 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 8-yard line for a pickup of 25.
That's a great play by Ellinger. There was some pressure caving in. All of a sudden, there was an open space between the left guard and left tackle. He steps up. Great route by Strawn down the sideline, and the Colts are in business. First and goal.
Mike Strawn played in 6 games last year, caught 2 passes in week 1, and then didn't catch a pass the rest of the season. And that's the longest play from scrimmage today by the Colts. Meanwhile, there is a Lion player down the field shaken up, well away from the line of scrimmage around the 45-yard line. And I think we need to take another timeout. Actually, we need to pause 10 seconds for station ID right here. We'll do so. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
93.5 and 107.5. The Fan.
WIBC HD2 W298BB. WIBC HD3 W228CX. Indianapolis.
Lion player down the field shaken up, and he is going to run off the field under his own power, and we do need to hit a commercial break. So 2:55 remaining here in the second quarter. We're tied at 6. Colts are threatening, though. They'll face first and goal at the 8-yard line when we come back. You're listening to the Colts. Stay with us on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi. Thanks for telling us about Toyota's national sales event. We got a new RAV4 there.
Yes, through September 6th, you can drive off in a new Camry Hybrid, Tacoma, and more.
You know, we took the RAV4 to the desert, and now we're spelunking in a cave. I'm actually a complete amateur. I could have done without the echo on that.
Visit your participating Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary. Event ends September 6th.
Sometimes it's the simple wins in life that turn out to be the most exciting. Finding a parking spot close to the stadium. Seeing your favorite player score the game-winning touchdown. A perfectly grilled burger. Thanks to Light Life, Colts fans can now enjoy delicious plant-based burgers at Lucas Oil Stadium. Light Life burgers offer a mouth-watering flavor and juicy texture with nearly half the amount of saturated fat as the leading beef burger. Find Light Life plant-based burgers, hot dogs, and more at your local grocery store. For plant-based recipes and inspiration, visit lightlife.com.
Hey, Colts fans, it's your favorite quarterback hater, Rob Mathis, number 98. To date, the Gridiron Game Foundation and I have provided over 300 scholarships to Indiana youth athletes with on and off-field life skills development. Our scholarship program has been transformational for many families. Donate today for a chance to watch a Colts game with Robert in the Gridiron Game Field Suite at Lucas Oil Stadium. Text Mathis to 765-739-GANG to donate today. Go Colts!
Hey, this is JMV. Join me weekday afternoons at 3 on 107.5 and 93.5 FM, The Fan.
Welcome back to Colts football here at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts are in the Coca-Cola red zone thanks to a 25-yard reception by Mike Strawn to the 8-yard line. Last week, the Colts were 3 out of 4 inside the Coca-Cola red zone and scoring touchdowns. The Lions had one of the worst defenses in all of football last year in the red area. They gave up touchdowns 70% of the time inside the 20-yard line. That was 31st in the league. So first and goal at the 8-yard line for the Colts. Unbalanced line to the right side for Sam Ellinger. Hands off to a back into the boundary. And that's Deion Jackson. And Jackson will march it down to about the 5, maybe the 6-yard line, where he's pushed out of bounds by a handful of Lions on the play, including Anthony Pittman, the linebacker.
Holding, offense, number 62. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Meanwhile, we have a hold on the Colts. That's going to be a consequential penalty for Indianapolis and move them back. And now the Colts will face a goal-to-go situation and put the ball down at the 18-yard line. So first and goal from there.
Yeah, Wesley French on the hold. He was actually blocking 62 on 62. Demetrius Taylor's had a nice game for Detroit. And unfortunately, those penalties on first down are drive killers. Now you got 1st and 10 here on the 18-yard line. First and goal to go.
Ellinger goes out of the gun, 4 out of 6 passing for 55 yards in the game. He's going to hand off to a back and plunging upfield right side and marching up the numbers left side. It's Deion Jackson, the undrafted free agent for Indianapolis out of Duke, heading into year number 2.
2-minute warning.
He's crashed down at the 15-yard line. And it's a short pickup. Stop on the play by Detroit's Austin Bryant, defensive end out of Clemson, and that takes us to another timeout on the field due to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here, first half. Colts and Lions tied at 6. The Colts are threatening, though. When we come back, they face second down and goal from the 15-yard line. We'll see if the Colts can get the first touchdown of the game by either team when we come back. Stay with us. You're listening to the Colts, and this is the Bell Tire Radio Network.
And the Colts are going for it on 4th down. What play will they call?
Pass it, pass it.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were... what? Oh, okay. Water in your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons, the team the Colts call. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com/Colts.
The right care, the right support, the right time. When you need primary care, Indiana University Health is right here for you. With locations close to home, virtual visits you can access anywhere, and urgent care that lets you save a spot. IU Health gives you more options for highly skilled care when, where, and how you need it, including right now. Call 1-888-IU-HEALTH or visit iuhealth.org/more options.
Gas prices are out of control, which means you need to make the most of every drop of fuel. That's why you need Lucas Fuel Treatment. It cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system to maximize power and efficiency. Use it every time you fill up for optimum results. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. To learn more, visit lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil. It works.
NFL Plus is here, which means no matter where you are, this is how you football. Live out-of-market preseason games. Live local and primetime regular season games on your phone or tablet. 45-minute game replays and more. This is the NFL for every fan. This is football freedom. This is your game on the go. Wherever you are, this is how you football. Go to plus.nfl.com/radio and start your free trial of NFL Plus today. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Jake Query on Kevin and Query. We'll be discussing this game and more. Weekdays 7 to 10, 93.5, 107.5 The Fan.
Colts football brought to you by Meyer, official super center of the Indianapolis Colts and proud sponsor of hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest.
Pretty clean game, only 2 penalties so far, and it's been all field goals to this point. Lions 6, Colts 6, but the Colts are threatening. They face second down and goal at the 15-yard line of Detroit. So far, this possession has ran 5 plays, 40 yards, and almost 3 minutes off the clock. And we're back to work. Colts moving right to left on Detroit. Colts in white, Lions in blue. Ellinger goes out of the gun. Jackson stays in as the back to his left. 3 receivers go right. Ellinger looks left, lofts the ball into the end zone, looking for Mike Strawn, and he cradles it on a catch. Touchdown, Mike Strawn! The second-year player, D2, out of Charleston, finds the end zone, and the Colts have their first lead of the ball game. It's 12-6.
Great play right there. Strong with the third straight catch from Ellinger, and he just abused the cornerback 29 Gilbert right there. Just a really good corner route, using that big body, shielding the defender. Ellinger drops it in with a perfect pass, and the Colts score the first touchdown of the football game on a great throw and catch from Ellinger to Strong.
Yeah, 15 yards on that play. Beautiful throw by Sam Ellinger. That's his third passing touchdown of the preseason. Jake Verity on for the extra point, and it is good. He's perfect on all of his kicks today. 2 field goals and a PAT. Remember, he missed a PAT last week in Buffalo in that kicking competition with Rodrigo Blankenship. It's been all Jake Verity today in terms of handling the kicking duties. No Rodrigo so far. So 1:55 remaining here in the second quarter, and the Colts have their first lead, and it's the first touchdown of the game. Indianapolis goes 6 plays, 55 yards, 3:01 off the clock. And that's the scoring drive to the end zone, brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document provider of the Colts. But a great catch there by Mike Strawn. Again, we said D2 player out of Charleston in 2019, his last year before the COVID season. 78 catches for 1,319 yards, 19 touchdowns, all school records. And among D2 wide receivers that year, finished second in receiving touchdowns, 5th in receiving yards, and 6th in receiving yards per game.
And he's a guy, Matt, that had a great camp last year, missed some time early on, but he's making up for it today with 3 straight catches and that touchdown right there.
There's the kickoff back to the Lions. Maurice Alexander's been dangerous today. He high steps a play at the 20, 25, across the 30. He's at the 40 and is finally pushed out of bounds by Indianapolis, and tracking him down finally there on special teams. That's going to go to Devontae Price, the running back out of Florida Atlantic for Indianapolis. But Maurice Alexander having a day on kickoff return and punt return. He had a 61-yarder on a kickoff moments ago. That one, he danced across the 45-yard line to the 46.
Yeah, Alexander, really nice job, really shifty from Florida International. Brings back memories of another FIU guy, T.Y. Hilton, in this building. But, you know, unfortunately for the Colts, they give up another big return, and the Lions are almost at the 50 right now on their first play.
David Blau out of the gun on his own 46-yard line, trailing 13-6. Wheels it right side. The pass is caught, and that's going to be Khalil Pimpleton out of Central Michigan. Pushed out of bounds by Marvell Tell, the 4th-year cornerback out of USC. Pimpleton goes out of bounds, has a first down inside Colts territory to the Indianapolis 43-yard line.
And 1:44 on the clock, but the Lions have all 3 timeouts, so they got plenty of time to execute their normal offense kind of in this pseudo 2-minute drill to wind up the first half.
Jefferson is the back to the left of David Blau. Blau today 7 out of 11 passing for 33 yards. First and 10 at the plus 43-yard line. Shotgun snap for the Purdue product. Scanning, fires it left side. And that's Jefferson with a catch out of the backfield. And he will wheel his way up to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Indianapolis' Tony Brown, who had an interception earlier in this half. Pickup of 3 on the play. 90 seconds to go. First half. Colts 13, Lions 6. Detroit has all 3 of their timeouts here under the 2-minute warning. Blau to pass again. Good protection. Wheels it upfield and the near flat. And that is a catch for a first down to the 31-yard line. It's Pimpleton again on the grab.
Yeah, nice job by the Lions there. They get right back up. They go to the no huddle. Pimpleton with a little comeback route makes a contested catch in traffic there. Another first down for Detroit as they move.
Jefferson to the right of David Blau. Gain of 9 on that play. And for Detroit, that's their 10th first down of the game. Under a minute to go. Blau scanning left. Now he's going to fire right side, and that's a catch by the tight end. Inside the 30-yard line he goes. That's Shane Zylstra, the tight end out of Minnesota State, on the grab. And he will be pushed out of bounds around the 28-yard line. Short pickup there. It's going to bring up second down and 6. Stop the clock with 52 seconds.
The Colts right there run a little end stunt. Odangbo gets a little pressure late with some of these quick drops and how much this defensive line's been on the field. Not getting as much pressure here towards the end of the first half as you maybe hope.
Ball in the near hash for David Blau.
Colts showing blitz.
Jefferson his back to the left. 2 receivers both ways. Ball in the near hash. Play clock winding down. It's at 2. Blau gets a shotgun snap. Looks to his right. Throws upfield. Short of the 20-yard line. It's a catch for Detroit. Pushed out of bounds is Zylstra. Back-to-back catches. Again on the tackle on the outside. Marvell Tell for the Colts. That's going to bring up third down and a long one now for Detroit.
And they brought Sterling Weatherford there on a blitz. Really the first time I think we've seen pressure from the Colts all game. So again, Matt, very vanilla defensive looks and calls from Gus Bradley in that defense, as you would expect in the preseason.
3 receivers deployed to the left side. That's the wide side of the field. 3rd down and 1 at the Colts 22-yard line. Blau to pass. Fires it left side in the far flat. He's got a catch and a first down as the Lions go inside the 20-yard line. On the reception, that is Tom Kennedy. Kennedy, a very good receiver in the preseason.
Number 1,
Detroit calls a timeout.
30-second timeout.
30-second variety timeout. Tom Kennedy had 8 catches for over 100 yards last week in the loss to Atlanta. And in fact, since 2019, Tom Kennedy leads all NFL receivers in receiving yards in the preseason. Been very, very active. And so the Lions have a fresh set of downs now inside the 20-yard line as they go inside the Coca-Cola red zone, looking to match that touchdown the Colts got moments ago.
And this is situational football, Matt. A great chance for these guys. The Lions have 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They have 2 timeouts left, 38 seconds left. You're the Colts. You're happy if you're walking off the field, holding them to a field goal.
The Lions today are 0 for 2 inside the red area. They kick field goals. There's David Blau dancing in the pocket. He's got time. He zips it upfield inside the 15-yard line for Tom Kennedy. And then he is upended by Anthony Chesley between the numbers and the sideline far side. And again, Detroit immediately calls another timeout to preserve time with 31 seconds.
And Tom Kennedy, the nice catch right there, but he got hit by 47. Coming up, Chesley was like a Kennedy tank, like a missile right there, taking him down. Brings up 2nd and 5 here for the Colts, for the Lions. And again, if you're the Colts, situational football, you're happy if you hold them to a field goal. It's great, Matt, that a lot of these young guys are getting these game-type situations. Because trust me, some of these guys playing right now are going to be playing here in week 10, 12, 15 because of injuries, roster, etc. It's good they're getting these live reps.
David Blau on the drive is 6 out of 6 passing for 40 yards. 2nd down and 6 at the Colts 14-yard line. Going out of the gun here. 3 receivers to his right. He looks that way. He's shuffling right. He throws into the end zone, and that's over the head of his target. Good coverage by Indianapolis. The intended receiver was Trinity Benson, and he is out of East Central College. That is a university from in the state of Oklahoma. So an incomplete pass there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for Detroit at the Colts 14-yard line with 26 seconds left. Detroit down to 1 final timeout here in the first half.
Some pressure late there from Odenigbo. Nice job. Him and Ben Banigou ran kind of an end tackle game to get some pressure. Again, 3rd and 5. The crowd's getting loud here. Let's get off the field and hold them to a field goal.
Blau goes out of the gun. Jefferson is back to the left. 2 receivers right and left. Ball in the far hash. Play clock down to 1. Blau just gets it off. He zips it upfield. Crossing pattern. Slant is made at the 5-yard line. Trinity Benson on a slant pattern catch. And that's a 1st down. And now the Lions will have it 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Timeout Detroit. That 3rd and final of the half. 30-second timeout.
Trinity Benson with the grab. Played in a career-high 8 games with 2 starts last year for Detroit. Spent training camp last year with the Broncos before a trade. So 20 seconds remain. Detroit out of timeouts. The Colts have all 3 of their timeouts. 13-6 our score. Colts over the Lions on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. And a very long, productive drive yet again for Detroit. It's been all passing here in the 2-minute drill before the end of the first half. Upcoming, this will be the 10th play of the possession. So far, it's covered 49 yards in 1:35, and it was all set up by a good kickoff return by Maurice Alexander.
20 seconds left. The Lions are in the shotgun. You expect them to pass because if you get tackled in bounds, you might have the chance for one more play here.
Jefferson to the right of Blau, out of the gun, and they'll hand off to Jefferson, crashing upfield. He stood up at the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there. Out of timeouts.
Lay on him.
That's Eric Johnson on the tackle, and the Lions have to go quick. They're out of timeouts. Curious call right there. Blau out of the gun, backing to throw. Slides in the pocket, throws it into the end zone. That's incomplete. They'll stop the clock with 3 seconds. Forrest Ryan on the coverage for Indianapolis. And we'll identify the intended receiver when we can, but it's 3rd down and 5 now with 3 seconds. Shane Zylstra, the intended receiver there for the Lions. But this is going to be the final play of the half, and the offense is still on the field for Detroit, down by a touchdown.
Yeah, some interesting clock management there. When you have the ball with 20 seconds left, no timeouts, you only want to give that handoff if you expect him to walk into the end zone. Thankfully for the Colts, this will be the last play of the half, and the Lions are going for it.
Blau out of the gun, has a back to his right, 2 tight ends right. That's the boundary, 2 receivers up top. That's the wide side of the field. Shotgun snap for Blau. Final play of the half. Throws it left side into the end zone and going up and making a catch for the score. The Lions find the end zone right there. And that is Tom Kennedy out of Bryant. He had over 100 yards receiving last week, and this time he finds the end zone of the final play of the first half. It's a 5-yard touchdown catch. Colts 13, Lions 12 with the extra point to come. Tony Brown in coverage for the Colts, but Kennedy made a good adjustment on the ball and brings it in.
He did. Blau threw it behind him a little bit. Kennedy knew where the ball was going, made the nice adjustment, got a little revenge on Brown after Brown's early interception. Unfortunately for the Colts, they did end up giving up a touchdown there as the Lions went for it on the last play of the half.
On for the extra point is Seibert, and he is 3 out of 4 on his kicks in this first half. Missed a 55-yard field goal. And so the end of the half ends in a flurry. Great executed 2-minute drill by the Lions to end the first 2 quarters. We're tied at 13 as Detroit goes 12 plays, 54 yards, 1:55 off the clock, and Kennedy a 5-yard touchdown catch from David Blau. And we're tied at 13 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard here at halftime. Halftime show coming up next, brought to you by Carrier with Casey Valier. Stay with us. We'll have first half highlights and stats and scores elsewhere. You're listening to the Colts here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Hey, Colts fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Just download the app today to play any way you want. Plus, with live betting, you'll get updated odds on games that have already started. Best of all, you'll get paid your winnings fast. Make every moment more with FanDuel, proud sportsbook partner of the Indianapolis Colts. 21 plus and present in Indiana. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hi, welcome to Huntington.
Guys,
Oh, wow.
pause that. Hey, hi. I signed up for a checking and savings account online, and the app is great, but I'd still like to be able to go to my local Huntington branch. How does that work?
Actually, you don't have to choose. Just keep using the app, and then anytime you want a face-to-face chat with a banker, you're always welcome at any Huntington branch.
Wow, best of both worlds. Thanks.
You bet. Thanks for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/app. Welcome.
Hey, Colts fans, it's your favorite quarterback hater, Rob Mathis, number 98. To date, the Gridiron Game Foundation and I have provided over 300 scholarships to Indiana youth athletes with on and off-field life skills development. Our scholarship program has been transformational for many families. Donate today for a chance to watch a Colts game with Robert in the Gridiron Game Field Suite at Lucas Oil Stadium. Text Mathis to 765-739-GANG to donate today. Go Colts!
Ever wonder what it's like to be on the radio? Here's your chance. The Colts have teamed up with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance to give fans a chance to win the VIP Roof Reporter Sweepstakes. Enter today for a chance to report the Lucas Oil Stadium roof status live on the pregame radio broadcast at the next Colts home game. In addition, experience the game like a true VIP. You'll watch the team warm up from the sidelines and enjoy the game from field level seats. Are you ready to get in the action? Enter today at Colts.com/roof reporter.
Touchdown! From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go! Run, James! No, first base! Go, run!
Whenever you shop Meijer, the official supercenter of the Indianapolis Colts, you help support hundreds of local teams across the Midwest. From the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street, you're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com.
Midwest Landscape Industries offers professional services with sophisticated results. We provide a premier experience in every aspect of landscape consultation, service, and management for both estate and commercial properties. MLI specializes in managing your entire property and installation while effectively communicating throughout the process. We focus on landscape management, development, irrigation, and robotics for all of your project needs. Midwest Landscape Industries is proud to be the official landscape partner of the Colts. Visit MLI-IN.com to learn more about our services.
This is Marley Cox, and you're listening to Colts Football on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
At halftime here at Lucas Oil Stadium, we're all square at 13 apiece, the Colts and Lions. Welcome into the halftime show, brought to you by Carrier, turn to the experts. I am your host, Casey Valier, here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Let's take a listen to how we got to 13-13.
It's a 28-yard field goal. Austin Seibert on for the short chip shot. And And his kick is on its way, and it is good. There's Austin Seibert on for another field goal. This is a 40-yard effort on the far hash. Plenty of leg into this one, and his kick is on its way, and it is good. Ellinger out of the gun. Play clock down to 5. Takes a snap. Backs to throw. Good protection. Steps up in the pocket. Squares his shoulders. Throws downfield, and that is Mike Strawn. Catches it on the near sideline inside the 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 8-yard line for a pickup of 25. 3 receivers go right. Ellinger looks left. Lofts the ball into the end zone looking for Mike Strawn, and he cradles it on a catch. Touchdown, Mike Strawn.
And those are your first half highlights. The Lions did cap off the final play of the first half with a score, tying the game at 13-13. Taking a quick look at the Colts halftime stats brought to you by Kittles. The Colts had 135 total yards, 124 through the air, and just 11 on the ground. For the Lions, they had 171 total yards, 72 through the air, and 99 on the ground. For the Colts, their leading rusher, Phillip Lindsay, 4 carries for 8 yards. The Colts' leading receivers, they had Desmond Patman, who had 3 catches for 49 yards, and Michael Strawn, 3 catches for 45 yards and a score. For the Lions, Tom Kennedy reached the end zone. He had 4 catches for 14 yards and a score. And those are your halftime stats brought to you by Kittles, furnishing more Indiana homes with furniture and mattresses than anyone since 1932. Kittles and the Colts, your home teams. At the half, we're all square at 13 between the Colts and Lions. You're listening to the Halftime Show brought to you by Carrier Turn to the Experts. Up next, we're going to look around the league when we return on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
A winning team works together for a shared goal. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. Indy is our hometown, and boosting local businesses is just one way we want to thank this great city. Go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight to nominate your favorite small business today. Anthem and the Colts, helping Hoosier small businesses score points. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Get ready for non-stop summer fun with Honda and watch your monthly payment drop with low 1.9% financing. See new Honda inventory arriving every day, like new 2022 Pilot SUVs with 1.9% financing. Summertime is Honda time, and the Honda model you want is waiting for you now. To save on Hondas with 1.9% financing, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. For well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 9/6/22.
The Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders and junior cheerleaders have a very special family-themed halftime show for today's game. Do you have a child between the ages of 3 to 14 years old who loves dancing and the Colts? Sign up for the 2023 Junior Colts Cheerleading waiting list at Colts.com/juniorcheer. That's Colts.com/juniorcheer. This is a chance you won't want to miss.
The Ride with JMV.
Michael Pittman Jr., the Colts, joins us. So how will we see Nyheim Hines used? More running back or wide receiver this year, Michael?
I expect him to be more of a wideout than he is a back. I think that he's one of our guys now. Man, he's so fast, shifty, mismatch everywhere. I mean, like, he is going to win. Move him around.
The Ride with JMV.
Weekdays 3 to 6.
On 93.5 and 107.5. The Fan.
Hey, this is Daniel J. Dockets. Join me weekdays at noon on The Fan.
Welcome back to the Colts Halftime Show, brought to you by Carrier Turn to the Experts. I'm your host, Casey Valier. At the half, we're all square at 13. Looking at some stories around the league, one of the stories that has dominated the NFL landscape has been the ongoing quarterback situation with Deshaun Watson. He sat out the entire 2021 season with Houston, was traded to Cleveland this offseason, had 24 sexual harassment and misconduct allegations. The NFL announced this week he's going to serve an 11-game suspension, which will allow him to be back on the field for the Browns in Week 13 when they play against the Houston Texans in Houston. As far as preseason football goes today, the Colts and Lions are one of 8 games that are playing today. There will also be 3 games tomorrow and 1 on Monday as we close out the second week of the preseason. Now, next week, the Colts will close out the preseason with another home game as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We've got a couple more days up at Grand Park for training camp. The tickets are available at Colts.com for that. You've been listening to the Carrier Halftime Show. Turn to the Experts at the half. The Colts and Lions are tied at 13. Second half action is up next right here on Colts Football on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
We all know Colts fans are passionate, hardworking, bold, and the most devoted fans in the league. And what's a better way to fuel up than with a bowl of Campbell's Chunky Soup? Be sure to check out the new Chunky Spicy Chicken Noodle with 16 grams of protein in every can. It fills you up right. So stop by your local Meijer and check out the new spicy soup lineup from Chunky, proud partner of your Indianapolis Colts.
Planet Fitness is the one and only judgment-free zone. That means for just $10 a month, you can work out at your own pace and just do you. However you want, whenever you want. Get free fitness training and tons of cardio and strength equipment, plus a totally friendly staff for just $10 a month with absolutely no judgment. We want you to be you for just $10 a month. Come in for a free tour or join online at planetfitness.com.
Join any Indianapolis area Planet Fitness for only $10 a month. Planet Fitness, official fitness partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
See club for details.
You don't have to travel downtown for the highest level of pediatric care. Riley Children's Health brings the experts to you. Stay north and get kid care beyond compare at our campus at IU Health North Hospital. That's right. There's a Riley campus at 116th in Illinois, where you'll have convenient access to the doctors you trust most in multiple specialties. Primary care, specialty care, emergencies, surgeries, and more. Close to home. Learn more at rileychildrens.org/staynorth.
There was this guy who had a close circle of friends. They did everything together. They threw dinner parties, went on fishing trips, hung out at the beach. They were inseparable. But then, one of his friends got in serious debt. He needed money. So he set this guy up, framed him, and had him arrested. All for 30 pieces of silver.
Jesus was sold out. He gets us. All of us. Visit hegetsus.com.
Customers, from storefronts to websites, from mobile apps to chat windows, it's their world. And they don't just want help, they want to feel your company is connected to them perfectly, magically. Fortunately, Salesforce, the world's #1 customer relationship management solution, can help. Our technology puts customers at the center of everything you do, connecting marketing, sales, service, e-commerce, and beyond on a single platform. Salesforce brings companies and customers together. Learn more at salesforce.com/daily.
Home is where you plant your roots. The space you feel safest and the heart of your lifestyle. No matter where you go or what you do, it's where your day begins and ends. It's where identities take shape and relationships grow stronger. Your home is more than just a place you live. It's where moments become memories. At Ruoff Mortgage, we know the way home. We'll walk there with you. And with every closing, we're opening doors.
This is not an offer for extension of credit or commitment to lend. All loans must satisfy company underwriting guidelines. For complete licensing information, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 141868.
The Ride with JMV. Weekdays at 3 on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Welcome back to Colts football here at halftime. Both teams trickle back onto the field after intermission. We're tied at 13 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard alongside Joe Wrights in the booth. I'm Matt Taylor. The Lions got a late touchdown, in fact, on the final play of the first half to tie the game at 13. Detroit has gone on 5 drives when they have 3 scoring drives of those 5. The Colts have 4 possessions, getting a field goal, and a touchdown on 3 of those possessions. The Colts in this game, in terms of total yards, are being outgained 171 to 135. It's been a pretty clean game in terms of penalties and turnovers. Only 1 turnover. That was an interception by Tony Brown. And penalties are down as well compared to what we saw last week, way down. In fact, only 2 penalties in the game, both in the Colts. 2 flags for 20 yards. None, of course, by Detroit. It's time now for the second half solutions presented by Corson Fire and Security. Choose the right solution for your business. Choose Corson Fire and Security, the official security provider and fire protection expert of the Indianapolis Colts. Joe, let's go back to your keys of the game before the game. How are they shaping out so far?
I think pretty good. We health-wise, you think good. I think the game operation, Matt, I've been most impressed with in terms of the efficiency. Again, only 2 penalties for the whole game. Both teams putting up 13 points. And for me, dominate at home remains to be seen. Again, that's the message if you're Frank at halftime. It's halftime. We know it's a preseason. But we want to win this game. We want to come out victorious. And that's the charge for whoever's going to be playing in this game, the third and the fourth quarter.
All right. The Colts won the toss. They defer to the second half. Dallas Flowers back deep to receive for the Colts, who will be on offense first here in the third quarter. Kicking off for Detroit, and is Riley Patterson in his second season out of Memphis. He's also competing for that kicking job with Austin Seibert's short kick. Flowers numbers right side of the 5. He's at the 10, has to stutter step, and he will not make the 20-yard line, up in and around the 18 by a handful of special teamers by Detroit. So the Colts will start with precarious field position inside their 20-yard line. And we're tied at 13 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Sam Ehlinger still in the ball game at quarterback. Ehlinger was 5 out of 7 passing for 70 yards and a touchdown to Mike Strawn in that first half. Nick Foles started the game, played 1 series in the first quarter. That's all the Colts got in that period. But he was sharp, 5 out of 6 passing for 56 yards. Colts in white, moving left to right on your radio dial. That's north to south here at Lucas Oil Stadium. They begin on the 18-yard line. Delayed handoff on a draw to Deion Jackson, sweeping left. And he doesn't go anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Before he's stonewalled by a bunch of Lions there on the right side of that defensive line. That's going to bring up first and make that 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Colts. I think we have a Lion player down on the field shaken up.
We'll see if Ehlinger can build off that momentum. 2 3-and-outs early when he took over, but a really nice drive to close out the half with that TD to Strawn. Let's hope that continues with the first drive of the second half for the Colts.
That was James Houston on the tackle. Meanwhile, Jeff Okudah, one of their primary cornerbacks, check that, Austin Bryant. Bryant is the player shaken up, so he has to go off the field. And his injury timeout brought to you by Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, team physicians of the Colts since 1984. Bryant is out, so we're back to play 2nd and 10 to the 18-yard line. No gain on the play to Deion Jackson. Out of the gun, Ehlinger looking to throw, scanning the field, fires upfield, crossing pattern, 20, 21-yard line go the Colts. On the catch, Desmond Patman, who had a big-time first half. Let's just make that his 4th grab of the afternoon,
And again, Patman, a guy that's been really valuable to the Colts special teams, showed up in some big games. And good to see with another catch with Ehlinger. Brings up 3rd and 5. Of note, the Colts generally the same line they finished with 2 guys have switched. Will Fries now at center, Wes French at left guard as they continue to try to build depth along that offensive line.
4 catches for 53 yards for Patman. Ehlinger in trouble here on 3rd and 6 and a sack for the Lions. And Bryant came back into the ball game. He's fine and healthy right there, nabbing up Ehlinger behind the line on a sack. Back to the 16-yard line for a loss of 6 on the play.
Yeah, and just a nice play there by Bryant on that rush, working against Ryan Van Denmark, and got him around the edge and for the sack. Unfortunately, the Colts 3-and-out here on their first drive as we bring out Rigoberto.
That's the 2nd sack of the game for the Lions. Bryant last year had 4.5 sacks for Detroit. Rigo Sanchez to punt for only the 2nd time. A line drive wobbling kick. And the Lions send back Maurice Alexander, catches it. Now he's angling to the right side. Numbers, and he is stacked up just short of the 40-yard line, up into the 38. And on the tackle is the long snapper. That's Luke Rhodes, who was all-pro in that regard last year.
Let's give a shout-out to Luke Rhodes. Again, all-pro, as Matt mentioned. Really good guy, one of the best special teams tacklers from that long snapper position.
So no timeout between possessions as the Colts go 3-and-out. 12:59 to play, 3rd quarter. So the Lions begin their first drive of the 3rd quarter with the game tied at 13. Colts went 3-and-out, 3 plays, only 2 yards, and just over a minute off the clock on that first possession of the 3rd.
Tim Boyle now in at quarterback for the Lions out of Eastern Kentucky as Blau seems to have his day done.
Lions on the move right to left. They head off to a back. This is Jackson. Jackson with a full head of steam finds the corner and turns it upfield inside Colts territory and is going to plow it up to the Indianapolis 40-yard line. And that is a pickup of 21 yards to Jackson down to the Indianapolis 40.
And nobody set the edge for the Colts. We used to say no edge, no chance. The Lions get around the gate there and go for 20 on the first play they have of the second half.
Jackson last year, 14 games with the Chargers, had 2 starts. But from Northwestern, he's the Wildcats' all-time leader in rushes, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, and all-purpose yards. As they sweep it left side again to Jackson, this time in front of the Colts sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He goes to the 38 for a short gain of 2. 12:20 to go, 3rd quarter. We're tied at 13 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard.
Lions go quick there with a quick pitch, a toss crack out to the left. Nice play there by Dallas Flowers to get in on the tackle, and then also Skalski as well.
Joe said, in at quarterback is Tim Boyle. He's in his 5th season out of Eastern Kentucky. 2018 undrafted free agent, originally by the Packers. Backed up Aaron Rodgers for most of his career. He's in a 5-wide pattern here. He connects left side, and this is Trinity Benson. And Benson wheels out of the tackle, then sprints it down to the Colts 30-yard line for a gain of 7 right at the sticks. In fact, enough to move those sticks and a first down for Detroit.
Detroit's on the move. Just a little 5 wide open set. Another quick 3-step drop. The Lions have done a nice job being in rhythm there. Throw and catch. Weatherford, the Colts' leading tackler against Buffalo, kind of missed on one there, and first down for Detroit.
Lions on the move, right to left. We're tied at 13. They begin again on the 30-yard line of the Colts. And they hand off to a back who's hit in the backfield, but then somehow second effort finds a major crease, sprints inside the 20, down to the 15 and the 14-yard line at a gain of 16 for Detroit. Well over 100 yards as a team in the ground game today. And that is Godwin Igwebuike on the carry. He's out of Northwestern as well. His first carry of the afternoon. It's a fruitful one of 17 yards, and the Lions are back inside that Coca-Cola red zone.
And 43, Trevor Denbo, Matt, had him in the backfield as he knifed in, got a hat on him, but couldn't bring him down, and then he popped for 17.
Hand off right side to Igwebuike, starts right, slashes left, and he dives inside the 15-yard line, collected by the Colts at the 13. On the tackle for the Colts, that's Forrest Ryan out of Villanova, trying to make the team as an undrafted free agent out of Villanova. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as we approach 10:20 to go. Third quarter with the score tied at 13 between the Colts and the Lions.
Nice job by the Colts defense forming up and being a little tougher right there after 2 big runs for Detroit. Nothing going there on that first down.
Boyle passes right side quickly, hooks up with the back of the backfield, and down to the 10-yard line go the Lions. Khalil Pimpleton the catch. That's his 4th grab of the afternoon. Down to the rounded 10-yard line he goes as we approach 10 minutes to go. And now it's going to bring up 3rd down for Detroit. 3rd and 7 just in front of the 10-yard line.
Nice catch by Pimpleton there, and he's having a nice game, but really good job by Wilcox, 40 for the Colts cornerback, closing to bring up 3rd and 7 here. Lions on the 10-yard line.
Jackson the back to the left of Boyle, who goes out of the gun, directing traffic. 4 receivers into the game, 2 to either side. Ball in the right hash. The Colts jump at the line of scrimmage. Here's a flag and a free play for Detroit. They loft into the end zone, and that's a catch for the time being and a touchdown. Touchdown, and that is Tom Kennedy again. That's his 2nd receiving score of the game.
Outside, defense number 52. This penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Ben Bandigout jumped off sides, and the flag came out, meaning a free play for Detroit, and they just threw a fade to Kennedy in the back of the end zone for the score.
And exactly right, Matt. You mentioned Boyle in his 5th-year experience. He saw Bandigout jump. He knew he had the free play, lost it up, and Kennedy comes down with another touchdown grab.
Kennedy had over 100 yards last week and 2 receiving scores this week. He's a preseason All-American, if you will. And the extra point is added up and good by Riley Patterson. And the Lions retake the lead. They have 14 points on consecutive drives, and they lead the Colts 20-13 now with 9:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll tell you about the scoring drive when we come back. Colts ball after they went 3 and out to start the 3rd quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
Hi, welcome to Huntington.
Hi, I'm calling about the asterisk free checking from your commercial. How long does the free trial run before fees start?
Oh, our asterisk free checking is always free to open and never requires a minimum balance.
Really? Never? Like never ever?
Yep, never ever.
That's actually fantastic. Thanks.
Thank you for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/checking. Welcome to Huntington.
U.S. Foods is proud to support the Colts, along with the entire community in Indiana and northern Kentucky. We provide innovative food items, food service equipment, restaurant tools, and expertise to local restaurants and operators, designed to grow their businesses and help them make it.
Ever wonder what it's like to be on the radio? Here's your chance. The Colts have teamed up with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance to give fans a chance to win the VIP Roof Reporter Sweepstakes. Enter today for a chance to report the Lucas Oil Stadium roof status live on the pregame radio broadcast at the next Colts home game. In addition, experience the game like a true VIP. You'll watch the team warm up from the sidelines and enjoy the game from field level seats. Are you ready to get in the action? Enter today at Colts.com/roof reporter.
The Ride with JMV. Weekdays at 3 on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Save energy, save money, and win big when you take control of your energy use. AES Indiana encourages Colts fans to conserve their energy. Visit AESindy.com for energy-saving tips. Matt?
Lions go 7 plays, 61 yards, and 3:28 off the clock. And a touchdown catch for Tom Kennedy, his second score of the afternoon. Scoring drive brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document provider of the Colts. The Lions set to kick off back to Indianapolis. Dallas Flowers back deep to receive for Indianapolis. Tom Kennedy, as a playmaker, he's also a very good athlete. He was drafted in 2018 by Major League Lacrosse by the Boston Cannons out of Bryant, and then has pursued football, and this guy looks like a really hard guy to cut if you're Detroit.
No doubt. Seems like he made the right decision. Obviously, Brian out there on the East Coast, and they love lacrosse, but he's doing awful well today.
There's Dallas Flowers doing well on this kickoff return as he sprints across the 25-yard line and dances to the 31 and then gets to the 32 for a nice return there by the defensive back trying to make the team out of Pittsburgh State as an undrafted free agent. Colts have good field position, and they went 3 and out on their last drive. Let's see if they can remedy that here with Sam Ehlinger, who stays in as the quarterback.
And I like Flowers, Matt. I think he's had a nice camp. He obviously had the interception against Buffalo last week. Some return duties here. He's got some good traits. Could be a nice pickup for the Colts, the undrafted guy you mentioned.
Ball between the hash marks for Sam Ehlinger and company. Play action to Deion Jackson. Sliding in the pocket is the quarterback. Now he's going to throw to the near sideline. The pass is caught. This is Harris. I beg your pardon. Harris will scoot it across the 35 to the 36-yard line for the Colts. Short pickup there.
Had some play action there from Ehlinger. Nobody open downfield. Checks down to a safety blanket. Harris there for about a 4 or 5 yard pickup. Nice positive play on first down. Colts need that as they try to get a drive going here for the first time this second half.
It's to Michael Harris in his third year out of Southern Miss. Last year, active for only 2 games against the Rams in Tennessee. Gain of 5. Inside handoff right between the hash marks. Deion Jackson crashes it up short of the 40 to the 39 for a gain of 2.
Not a lot going in the run game today, Matt, for the Colts, but what Detroit really is doing is they're bringing their safeties up, they're bringing their linebackers up, they're playing downhill against the run. That combined with some D-line penetration has been the reason we haven't been successful in the run game versus Detroit, who has had a lot more success running the football.
Exactly right. The Colts have 10 carries as a team for only 13 yards on the ground. Third down test here for the Colts so far today. Indianapolis 3 out of 7 on third down. 3rd and 3 in their own territory. Ehlinger zips it upfield. Pass is caught. Colts have a first down. Deion Jackson out of the backfield. And Jackson across the 45 to the 46-yard line for a pickup of 7 on 3rd and 3.
Nice job. There was good protection. Ehlinger, good read. Recognized that Jackson was being covered out of the backfield by a linebacker. He was having to sift through 2 wide receivers to get to him. Good throw and catch. Easy completion. First down. Colts are in business.
Ehlinger has 7 straight completed passes. Last week, Jackson had 2 catches out of the backfield against the Bills. 1st and 10 Colts near midfield on their own 46-yard line, moving left to right. Lions 20, Colts 13. Detroit just scored a touchdown last time they had it. They run into the boundary left side again to Jackson. Jackson's second effort. And he will muscle the ball to the 50-yard line right at the midfield stripe. On the tackle for Detroit, that's John Kaminsky, the defensive lineman. Now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Colts. 7:10 remaining third quarter. Detroit 20, Colts 13.
Colts show a formation we'll see a lot of this year. A tight end with a wing right behind him. Jelani Woods in line as the Y. Kylan Granson right behind him as the F. We'll see that formation a lot. We're seeing it again here where you got 2 tight ends on one side and a tight wing and 2 wide receivers open to the other side.
Ehlinger out of the gun. RPO. Has time in the pocket. Flushed out left side. Now squares his shoulders. Taking a shot deep downfield. Wide open. Inside the 5. It's Desmond Patman. Patman rolls down to 2 before he's touched down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Colts. Desmond Patman with another big game in the passing game. Have a day, number 10.
What a play. Looks like they ruled a touchdown on the field as he rolled into the end zone, and I think they're saying the ball crossed the plane, Matt.
Yeah, they did rule it a touchdown. I thought he was touchdown at the 1 yard line, down by contact at the 1. And I don't know if Detroit is going to challenge this or not. They haven't just yet with head coach Dan Campbell.
What a play by Ellinger, though. Scrambling to his left. He took a shot. He knew he was going to take a shot, but he had Patman wide open, let go of the ball for about a 45-yard TD. What a play, Colts Nation.
Still no challenge by the Lions. And they're going to say that Desmond Patman caught the ball around the 3-yard line, then rolled across the goal line before he was touched down by a defensive player in the backfield, or the secondary rather, by Detroit.
And Jeffrey, I think you were Nostradamus with Reggie Wayne early on. He said he wanted to see big days out of Patman and Strawn, and we've seen both of those today.
We got both of those guys on the board, and I'll tell you what, they need it with this wide receiver depth. The young guys showing through.
So it is going to be a touchdown. Jerome Bogert rules it a touchdown. It's a 50-yard reception for Desmond Patman to the end zone. Jake Verity, who's going to handle all of the kicking duties today for the Colts, on for the extra point, and he drills it. Desmond Patman today, big time, 5 for 103 in the passing game and a touchdown. And the Colts have tied the game at 20. Indianapolis goes 5 plays, 68 yards, and a 50-yard bomb from Sam Ellinger to Desmond Patman, who caught the ball at the 3. His momentum took him down to the turf, but he rolled across the goal line before he was touched. And that's the scoring drive to the end zone, brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document provider of the Colts. Lions 20, Colts 20 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 6:41 to go, third quarter. Detroit ball when we come back. Stay with us. You're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
I'm Dennis Reinbold for Dreyer & Reinbold BMW, Infiniti, and Mini at I-465 in Keystone, and Dreyer & Reinbold BMW, Infiniti, Subaru, and Volkswagen on US 31 South in Greenwood. For 53 years, we've been working hard to earn your continued business and grow within the communities that we support. Visit DryerReinbold.com to see our great selection of new cars plus incredible off-lease and quality trade-ins. All makes and models at DryerReinbold.com.
They say one great thing leads to another, and that's especially true when you visit a Great Clips salon. When you sit down for a haircut with a skilled and friendly stylist at one of our thousands of convenient Great Clips locations, they'll not only make your hair look great, they'll make you feel great too. And that's something you can't help but share with the world. Download our online check-in app today and opt in to get a Ready Next text when you're up next. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Just like the football season, this flu season could look a lot different than past years. And getting a flu vaccine this year is more important than ever. The flu vaccine helps protect you, your family, and your community. Let's keep Colts fans healthy. Be a flu fighter like Blue and get your shot today. Visit vaccinefinder.org to find a clinic near you. This message is brought to you by the Indiana Department of Health.
Fans, do you want a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 57? Does your fandom go beyond the game? The NFL is celebrating extraordinary fans who inspire others through their love of football and are a positive influence in their community. Nominate yourself or another Colts fan for the NFL's 2022 Fan of the Year. Visit NFL.com/Fan of the Year for rules and more information. That's NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
The latest on the Colts, weekday mornings at 7 on Kevin and Query, 93.5, 107.5, The Fan.
Jake Verity kicks off back to the Lions. Trinity Benson back deep to receive out of East Central University. He takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Lions take over on their own 25-yard line following a 50-yard bomb. Sam Ellinger to Desmond Patman, who stumbled to the turf around the 2-yard line, but his momentum took him across the goal line for the touchdown. Sam Ellinger has 4 passing touchdowns in the preseason so far. And this offseason, Joey, worked out with Tom House, the legendary Tom House, the famed quarterback guru. And he had one objective, one aim. That's improve his velocity, and you can see it on display. Ellinger's got a little bit more in that in that right arm this year.
Looked pretty good on that 50-yard strike, especially knowing he was going to take a shot, and he did on it.
It's 1st and 10 for the Lions, and their quarterback, Tim Boyle's in trouble. He's going to be sacked, swallowed up inside the 20-yard line to the 19. And that's Dio Adangbo with the sack for the Colts.
Great job. Great to hear Odangbo's name there on the sack. There was a lot of Colts guys around him. He was the first one to get there. All of a sudden, Adangbo came in, too, and finished the job. Great job by the Colts D-line, dialing up some pressure there. Sack on 1st down brings up 2nd and 15.
2nd and long, and yeah, you're not mishearing Joe there. There's Dio Adangbo, and then there's Afadi Adeniabo for the Colts. 2nd and 15 for the Lions. At the 20-yard line, they hand off to a back on a delayed handoff on a draw. No jitterbug between the hash marks at the 21-yard line. Cameron Klein on the tackle for the Colts. Short pickup there for Detroit.
Nice job by Cameron Klein reading that play, the draw. He knifes underneath. 2 really good plays by the Colts defensive line. We talked about them on the pregame show. Now you got 3rd and 14, and the crowd is getting loud here, Matt, inside Lucas Oil.
Justin Jackson on the carry for Detroit. Detroit has 23 rushing attempts for 141 yards, but this is a passing down here. 3rd and 14 on their own 21-yard line. Game tied at 20. Boyle dancing in the pocket, flushed out. He's going to pass, still behind the line of scrimmage, and then he's going to check it down on the far sideline. Shane Zylstra on the reception, the tight end out of Minnesota State, goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Gain of about 7. Pushed out of bounds by Tony Brown, who had an interception in the first half. And so now the Lions are going to punt for the first time. Jack Fox on to punt. Last week he had 1 punt for 65 yards. He's number 1 of the NFL in gross punting and net punting since the 2020 season. His 4th year out of Rice. Gets this one off, his right foot into it, and it is a boomer. Spiraling punt, backing up the Colts at the 10-yard line. They make it. 15, they go 20, angling near side, 20, 22-yard line, and then they run out of bounds around the 23. Dallas Flowers on the return for the Colts. And for all of that, a pretty good return and decent field position upcoming for Indianapolis. We'll get to Jeffrey Gorman when we come back after this quick timeout. Timeout on the field, 4:35 remaining 3rd quarter. Game tied at 20 on the Rudolph Mortgage scoreboard. Colts ball 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line when we come back. You're listening on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
There was this guy who had a close circle of friends. They did everything together.
Jesus was sold out. He gets us. All of us. Visit HeGetsUs.com.
Oil changes are expensive, so you want your motor oil to last as long as possible. Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer is formulated to extend the life of your oil, allowing it to give maximum protection longer than motor oil alone. It also reduces heat, friction, and wear in any type of engine. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. To learn more, visit lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil. It works.
Touchdown! From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go! Run, James! No, first base! Go, run!
Whenever you shop Meijer, the official supercenter of the Indianapolis Colts, you help support hundreds of local teams across the Midwest. From the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street, you're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com.
Talk about it weekdays at noon on the Dan Dockett Show on The Fan.
Hey, Colts fans, you might not know that anyone, no matter age or medical history, can sign up to be an organ donor. That means you. Say yes to life. Say yes to organ donation. Sign up today at DonateLifeIndiana.org.
Colts ball 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line after they forced a punt from Detroit. Sam Ehlinger is out of the ball game at tight end, and he was fantastic. He finished 9 for 11 in the passing game and 8 for his last 8. 2 touchdown passes today for 126 yards, including a 50-yard strike to Desmond Patman. We'll get to Jeffrey Gorman coming up here after this first down play. Colts take over, moving left to right on their own 23-yard line. Game tied at 20. Colts and Lions here in the third quarter. Inside handoff to Tyson Williams. And he's going to break it out right side between the numbers and the hash marks. And we'll go down at the 26, make it the 27-yard line. Go down to the field, check in with Jeffrey Gorman. Brought to you by Four Winds Casinos.
Well, Matt, Joe, after that long 50-yarder Desmond Patman, Reggie Wayne found me on the sidelines, 25-yard line just left at the Colts bench and said, Gorman, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Wide-eyed, he's happy.
And Jack Cohn is the quarterback, and he just fumbled right there. The shotgun snap from the center, had to dive back onto the ball. It's going to be a loss of a couple back inside the 25-yard line. So that's a broken play there for Indianapolis. That's going to bring up third down and long. Let's pause 10 seconds for network station ID here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
93.5 and 107.5, The Fan.
WIBC HD2, W298BB, WIBC HD3, W228CX, Indianapolis.
3:30 to go, third quarter. We're tied at 20. 3rd and 10 for the Colts on their own 23-yard line. Jack Cohn out of Notre Dame. Shuffles to the right, looking downfield. No one's open, checks it down. Pass is caught by the back out of the backfield. Devontae Price near sideline. Not enough for a first down. He's tackled down around the 26-yard line. Pick up about 3, maybe 4 to Price. But the Colts go 3 and out for the second time in the second half, and they'll have to punt inside their own territory.
Yeah, Cohn had Price early. He looked deep, didn't have him check back down to Price, but really that drive got stalled on that second down play when the ball was on the ground, a little bit of a fumble. So Jack Cohn's first action, sure he had a little bit of nerves and a little shaky, but I'm sure he'll settle down here as this game moves into the fourth quarter.
Rigo Sanchez to punt, setting up around his 12-yard line. Long snap from Luke Rhodes, right foot into it. Line drive, wobbly kick. Maurice Alexander backs up, though, makes the catch, backing up inside the 20. Reverses field, he's at the 20-yard line, 25, spun out of bounds near side at the 26-yard line. There's also a flag at the end of the play. Trevor Denbo, safety out of SMU, on the tackle for the Colts, undrafted rookie free agent. There's a penalty marker down the field. This is only our third flag of the game.
Very impressive for the second preseason game. And Jeffrey, you mentioned Reggie Wayne. He's going to bring such positive light and make those young receivers so much better. A really young wide receiver room with Pittman.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 20, number 29. 10-yard penalty, first down, TV timeout.
First flag of the day on Detroit. That's Mark Gilbert, the cornerback out of Duke, the guilty party. Timeout on the field. Detroit will have poor field position when we come back. We'll tell you about it with the score tied at 20 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Detroit ball when we come back right after this on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
WynnBET, a proud sportsbook partner of the Colts, is bringing the excitement of Wynn Las Vegas to online sports betting. From boosted parlays to in-game odds on every major sport, WynnBET has what you need to win. Sign up today and use promo code XCOLTS to receive a special offer of Bet 100, Get 100. Download the WynnBET app now or visit WYNNBet.com to start winning today. Odds subject to change. Terms and conditions apply. Must be physically located in Indiana and 21 years of age or older to participate. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Home is where you plant your roots. The space you feel safest and the heart of your lifestyle. No matter where you go or what you do, it's where your day begins and ends. It's where identities take shape and relationships grow stronger. Your home is more than just a place you live. It's where moments become memories. At Ruoff Mortgage, we know the way home. We'll walk there with you. And with every closing, we're opening doors.
This is not an offer for extension of credit or commitment to lend. All loans will satisfy company underwriting guidelines. For complete licensing information, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 141868.
U.S. Foods is proud to support the Colts, along with the entire community in Indiana and northern Kentucky. We provide innovative food items, food service equipment, restaurant tools, and expertise to local restaurants and operators, designed to grow their businesses and help them make it.
Colts
Colts fans, don't miss your chance to cheer on your team live with fan experience packages from Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Bundle game tickets with pregame field passes or join fellow Colts fans at the Vivid Seats party in Touchdown Town. Visit vividseats.com/Colts today to shop available packages. Plus, earn credit on every in-app purchase with Vivid Seats rewards. For every 10 tickets you buy, get the 11th free. Be part of the anticipation and action live all season long. Available now on vividseats.com/Colts or download the app today.
Hey, it's JMV for all you need to know about the Colts. You lock this thing up right here on the Fan.
It's a 58-yard punt moments ago by Rigo Sanchez, plus a penalty on Detroit, stacking them up 1st and 10 as they take over on their own 16-yard line. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. At Lucas Oil Stadium, Lions and Colts tied at 20 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Tim Boyle stays in as the quarterback. They hand off to a back that is Justin Jackson. Full head of steam as he marches across the 25-yard line to the 26. Sterling Weatherford, the pride of Hamilton Heights, and the Huskies on the tackle. He was their leading tackler last week against the Buffalo Bills, but a 9-yard run there by Jackson to set up 2nd and short now for the Lions.
Yeah, and Weatherford, one of these guys, undrafted linebacker, trying to make this team. You know, him and JoJo Doman, have kind of been battling, both having nice camps. Unfortunately, Doman been injured the last week or so and can't play.
Boyle hands off to Jackson, and the Colts blitzed off the edge, and it's Tony Brown right in there in the backfield for the tackle for a loss. An interception today and a tackle for loss for the veteran out of Alabama. Loss of 2, 3rd and 3 upcoming now for Detroit.
Tony Brown timed that blitz perfect from the secondary, Matt. He timed it up so well that Logan Sternberg, the guard, was pulling around to kick him out, but he hit so quick that Sternberg couldn't get his hands on him. Loss of yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 2 here.
It'll be Boyle out of the gun on 3rd and short. So far today, Detroit 6 out of 12 on 3rd down. Ball on their own 24-yard line, right to left. They're on the move. Game tied at 20. Boyle stands tall in the pocket, throws upfield. It's incomplete. Coverage by Indianapolis with Tony Brown, Khalil Pimpleton, the intended receiver over the middle for Detroit. And the Colts defense forces a 3-and-out. Tony Brown, the star of that sequence for Indianapolis. 4th and 2 for Detroit with 1:23 to go in the third quarter, and the Lions will punt it back to the Colts.
Really good job by Brown, is putting together a nice game. And Matt, if I may, speaking of nice, would like to give a special birthday shout out to huge Colts fan Mary Himmelgarn, turns 84 today. She's also my grandma.
There you go. Beautiful love there for Grandma H. And Dallas Flowers down the field, signals for a fair catch and makes it at the 29-yard line. Punt by the Lions. That was Jack Fox hanging it up in the air. It's a 47-yard punt. No timeout on the field here during this change of possession. We also have a flag, though, on the play during that high-hanging punt.
Player out of bounds on the kick. Kicking team, number 31. 5-yard penalty adds to the end of the play. 1st down.
And the flag right there is you can't run out of bounds unless you're touched first. And the Lions guy tried to get a free release, ran out of bounds. Booger calls the one of the few penalties of the game for Detroit. Really been a clean game overall, Matt.
Only this 4 total, 2 apiece on both sides. And Kirby Joseph was the guilty party on that flag. 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Both teams have scored a touchdown past halftime here. Jack Cohen remains in as the quarterback. Hands off to Devontae Price, and he's got nowhere to go. Falls forward for about a half yard. Stacked up. And we got some extracurricular activities. We got a flag down, Jeffrey Gorman. What's going on down there?
Well, we have a helmet ripped off down there, and 2 guys just flat out don't like each other on the field, Matt.
Joint practices on Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe some of that spilling over into the game here today in the second half.
No question. Things are getting a little chippy. You get tired of banging on your own teammates. Well, you practice with somebody twice, play against the game. Tempers are going to raise, and people are going to get excited.
Still no word from Jerome Boger on what our flag's all about. He's congregating with his staff on the field. 1:10 to go here in the third. Game is tied at 20 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. For the time being, the Colts will face 2nd down and long, but still no word on what this flag's about. And they're taking an awful long time here to tell us.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Illegal use of hands, defense, number 19. Personal foul, face mask, offense, number 17. These penalties all set, replay, 1st down.
Well, for Detroit, it's Savion Smith, the cornerback. For the Colts, it's Mike Strawn. offsetting penalties. That was a first down run by Price. Now it should bring up second down.
And you like to see that. You don't like to see the penalty or the extracurricular, but Mike Strong getting after it. That's what Reggie Wayne wants these guys, a hallmark of the wide receiver room, to be great blockers as well.
Correction, they're going to replay the down because of the offsetting penalties. So we're going to redo first down. Handoff again to Price. Tries that hole between the guard and the tackle. Not much doing there as he slithers up to around the 35-yard line, and that's a gain of maybe a half a yard once more for Mr. Price. And that takes us down to 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second down and 9 upcoming for Indianapolis. Game tied at 20. Bryan again on the tackle for Detroit.
And the Colts offense has been good and efficient, but you'd like to see a little bit more pop out of the run game. We haven't really seen that today, Matt.
Going to pass on third and long, has time, wings it over the middle, and that's a catch for DeMichael Harris. Harris falls forward and actually backpedals his way forward across the 45-yard line to the 46 for a gain of 11.
Nice job by Cone there. There was some pressure coming from both sides. He stood tall in the pocket. Really good route by Harris. First down for the Colts.
That should take us to the end of the third quarter, and it does. Jack Cone, he is now 2 out of 2 passing for 15 yards. Last week he was 1 out of 5 passing for no yards. So the Colts and Lions head to the fourth quarter. Game locked up at 20. When we come back, the Colts have it first and 10 in their own territory on their own 47-yard line. Back for more as we head to the fourth quarter at preseason game 2 here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
For your home, school, hospital, office building, or pharmaceutical facilities, everywhere from A to Z, for all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and process piping needs, you owe it to yourself to hire the best. The piping professionals of UA Local 440, working for the contractors at the Mechanical Contractors Association of Indiana. To find a contractor near you, visit our websites at ualocal440.org or mcai.com.
What is Pods? Well, it's a smarter way to move and store your items. Pods will deliver a container to you. Simply fill it up and take all the time you need. Call Pods and they'll pick up your pod and drive it anywhere you want it to go. You can have it delivered across country, across town, or to our secure storage center. Pods, the best moving and storage idea ever. We make it easy to order your pod today. Just call 1-800-776-PODS, 1-800-776-PODS, or click pods.com.
Hey, Colts fans, do you have old and outdated windows? Do they let in drafts, don't stay open, or don't open at all? Universal Windows Direct will make your house feel like new again. Our custom replacement windows are built specifically for your home, so it's a perfect fit every time. If you're ready for a window upgrade, call today at 317-659-7574 and schedule your free estimate. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus interest-free financing for 36 months. Universal Windows Direct, a proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
A limited number of Colts single-game tickets are still available. Don't miss your chance to catch the Colts this season at Lucas Oil Stadium. Enjoy one of the NFL's top-rated game day experiences as Matt Ryan takes the helm of the offense alongside Pro Bowler Jonathan Taylor. Visit Colts.com/tickets to reserve your seats for a Colts game this season, including the Monday night matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers. That's Colts.com/tickets.
This is Jelani Woods, and this is your home for Colts football, 93.5 and 107.5, The Fan.
First and 10 Colts on the move now right to left as we have switched ends of the field. Game tied at 20. Colts in white, Detroit in blue. Jack Cone on a counter, hands off to Devontae Price. A little bit of a room there to run as he marches across the 50-yard line. His knee will touch down at the 49. Inside Detroit territory, tackle on the play by Detroit. That goes to John Kaminsky. Gain of 4 in the play to bring up second down and 6 for the Colts. 14:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Game tied at 20 here on the Rudolph Mortgage scoreboard.
Colts run strong into that double tight end wing set. Nice job by Pierce spinning off a tackler for an extra couple yards, and good positive play. 4 yards on first down running the football. You take that every time.
Rice stays in as the back. Cone. RPO, wings it upfield, passes caught, numbers right side. The Colts may have fumbled the ball on the catch, and the Lions have it, but what's the ruling on the field? I think they're going to rule that an incomplete pass. DeMichael Harris caught the ball inside plus territory, but then took a jarring hit Savion Smith on the tackle and then picked up the would-be fumble, but they're going to say that's an incomplete pass.
Yep.
And the Colts will regroup here and face 3rd down and 6 at the Lion 49-yard line.
Yeah, Savion Smith a little chippy after that penalty got called on. Really nice hit by Harris. The ball did hit the ground. 3rd and 6 for the Colts here.
Cohn goes out of the gun. 3 receivers to the right side. It's the wide side of the field. I think we have a false start here for the Colts.
Offense, number 27. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
That's the running back, Devontae Price. He leaned forward. It's the 3rd flag of the game on the Colts. The rookie out of Florida International. With a little bit of a mishap right there. He spent 5 years at Florida International. Had that extra year of eligibility due to the pandemic. During his time there, he averaged over 5 yards per carry in every season. He went over 6 yards per carry in his last year. Cohn with a deep drop on 3rd and 11. He's in trouble here. He spun down. His knee will go down. That's a sack for Detroit. Their 3rd of the game. Back to the 40-yard line. That's Kaminsky again, wreaking havoc on the Colts defense here in the second, or the Colts offense rather, in the second half. And the Colts stall out there after having really good field position. And now they'll have to punt it away. Under 14 minutes to go in the 4th quarter with the game tied at 20.
Yeah, Austin Bryant gave pressure from the right. Cohn had to step up a little bit, and Kaminsky got his hands on him. But that's a big difference, Matt. When it's 3rd and 11 versus 3rd and 6, you might have to change the play call. Deeper route by them. More time for the defensive line to get to the QB.
Rigo Sanchez with a rugby-style punt. Alexander makes the fair catch at the 15-yard line between the numbers and the sidelines near side. It's a 45-yard punt, and well done by Rigo Sanchez, landing that inside the 20-yard line. He did that once last week against Buffalo. Timeout on the field. We're down to 13:35 remaining in the 4th quarter. It'll be Detroit ball when we come back. Game tied at 20. 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 15-yard line here at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you're listening to the Colts on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
With our newest unlimited plan, everyone's welcome. Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon for just $30 a line per month for 4 lines with autopay plus taxes and fees. Our best priced unlimited plan ever.
Did he say $30?
Yep, $30 a line for the whole family. The network you want, the price you love. Switch to Verizon today. Paper-free billing required. Unlimited 5G nationwide 4G LTE. In times of congestion, your data may be temporarily slower than other traffic. All smartphone lines on the account must be on Welcome Unlimited and are eligible only for select promotions. Includes domestic talk, text, and data usage only. Data roaming at 2G speeds.
Hey, Colts fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Just download the app today to play any way you want. Plus, with live betting, you'll get updated odds on games that have already started. Best of all, you'll get paid your winnings fast. Make every moment more with FanDuel, proud sportsbook partner of the Indianapolis Colts. 21 plus and present in Indiana. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
These days, it's more important than ever to have a partner who puts safety at the forefront, a partner who understands what you're up against, a partner you can count on to get you what you need when you need it. That's why United Rentals is here for you, combining safety, equipment, expertise, and data to help your team get the job done. United Rentals. We're here to help with the equipment and tools you need. For the store nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 1-800-UR-RENTS.
Kevin and Query, weekday mornings at 7 on 93.5 and 107.5. The Fan.
Arby's brings you Colts football. Try traditional Greek, roast beef, or turkey hero from Arby's today. Tender meat, crisp veggies, creamy tzatziki, and Greek seasoning wrapped in a warm pita. Arby's, we have the meats.
13:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Colts and Lions tied at 20 apiece on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Colts just punted back to Detroit. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line. Moving left to right on your radio dial. That's south, make that north to south here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tim Boyle stays in as the quarterback. He is 4 out of 5 for 27 yards. David Blau out of Purdue started the game at QB for Detroit. He was 16 out of 22 passing, 76 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. They'll keep it on the ground here to the Lions, and they'll crash forward around the 20-yard line near side. The tackle for the Colts, I beg your pardon, 35 is Godwin Igwebuike. And Trevor Denbo on the stop for Indianapolis around the 18-yard line. Short pickup, gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for Detroit. They're well over 100 yards rushing as a team today on this Colts
Please
defense.
Reset the game clock to 13:28 and start on my whistle.
Igwebuike into the ball game. He also played in the XFL in 2020. He was with the Seattle Dragons. Got 152 rushing yards as a squad today due to the Lions.
Thank you.
Mess around with the game clock.
Those 4 seconds, Matt, are really important to get from 13:24 to 13:28. So Jerome Boger, honestly, one of the best referees in the NFL, so he does a nice job.
It's all procedural, sir. Second down and 7 at the 18-yard line for Boyle and company. Shotgun snap. It's high. Deals with it, though. Brings it down and fires left side. And that is Trinity Benson on the catch. Then he turns the corner and rumbles upfield to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11. Dallas Flowers pushed him out of bounds, but enough for a first down for Detroit. And that'll be their 18th first down of the contest.
The Colts brought pressure there, Matt. One of the only 2 or 3 times I can remember them doing it all football game. Because of that, the defensive backs had to bail out a little bit and play a little bit softer coverage, which allowed that completion.
Benson, their leading receiver today, that's his 3rd catch for 27 yards and a long of 11. They're going to run it into the boundary. Left side around the 30-yard line to be stopped at the 29, the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a hold
against
against
flag
Detroit.
in the backfield. Yeah, you're exactly right. Going to be on the Lions for sure.
Holding, offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
And Curtis Brooks blew that up, Matt. He moved a little bit pre-snap. All of a sudden, he got on the edge of the guard. He was in the backfield. They had to hold him. Again, nice play from the 6th-round pick from Cincinnati.
Yeah, Godwin Igwebuike had nowhere to go on that run. And Tommy Kramer guilty of a false start, or a hold, I should say. 1st and 20 after the penalty. And move it back to the Lion 19-yard line of their own territory. Game is tied at 20, 12:30 to go, 4th quarter. Lions on the move left to right. Shotgun snap for Boyle. Zips it upfield, crossing pattern. Slant catch is made across the 25-yard line to the 27. And that's Maurice Alexander with another catch for him. Alexander's been very active today, primarily on special teams, but that's his 2nd grab of the game. It's going to get some of that yardage back on the penalty, bring up 2nd down and 11 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, nice tackle by Weatherford there. They got half of it back, so now you're in 2nd and 10, 2nd and long. 5 wide look, shotgun for Detroit.
3 receivers deployed to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. Ball in the far hash for Boyle. He's going to slide it upfield into the boundary, though, across the 30-yard line. That pass is caught again by Maurice Alexander. Dallas Flowers over there on the perimeter on the tackle. They will spot the ball at the 33-yard line. That's going to set up 3rd and 6 now for Detroit. Clock is moving. We're down to 11 and a half minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Colts 20, Lions 20.
3rd and 6 here. You want to dial up the pressure. Let's see if these front 4 guys in the pass rush can beat the offensive linemen and get in the backfield.
Detroit is 6 out of 13 on 3rd down conversion tries. 4 receivers into the pattern. 2 stacked to the right side. Running back, that is Igwebuike to the right of Boyle. Ball in the far hash. Shotgun snap to the quarterback. He's looking left. Now he's in trouble. Stumbles upfield. He's at the 35-yard line. He's at the 40 and gets a first down with his feet up to the 42-yard line for a gain of 9.
We had him. Odenigbo and Banigou were both right there. Nice job by Boyle stepping up. He slipped through the grasp of Eric Johnson, and he got just enough for that first down.
He got through that first wave, and then finally bringing him down was Chris Wilcox, the cornerback for Indianapolis. So Boyle makes it happen with his feet. 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go now in the 4th quarter. Game is tied at 20. Here's a counter left side to a back. That's Igwebuike, and he's going to slither his way up to the 50-yard line and maybe, in fact, get it to the Colts 49. He picks up 9. Again, it's Dallas Flowers on the tackle for the Colts. I think we're going to visit with Jeffrey Gorman coming up here in just a matter of moments.
And another play for the Lions. They've had a lot of success when they've ran power, which is you pull the backside guard around, you leave up with a fullback, and that was another big gain on first down running that power play for the Lions.
Check in with Jeffrey after this 2nd and 1 play. Lions are inside Colts territory at the Indianapolis 49-yard line. 10 minutes to go. 2nd and short. Ball between the hash marks. Boyle under center. Play action, deep drop. He is hit and brought down the 41-yard line. Dio Adangbo with sack number 2 on the afternoon. The human hurricane gets another play on defense. So the Colts now make that present on defense Force the Lions 3rd and 9. Let's head down to the field. Sideline update with Jeffrey Gorman, brought to you by Four Winds Casinos.
Well, we're saying hi to Sam Ehlinger. And just about a half of football this preseason. You're 19 of 22 with 4 touchdowns, Sam Ehlinger. How you feeling?
Feel great. It's great to be back out here playing football with all these guys.
Well, you're definitely showing that this game has slowed down. Tell me what you saw out there today against this Lion defense.
Well, I didn't start it like I would like to. I had a couple mental errors, missed Dez open in the end zone. So I would have liked to start faster. Found a rhythm there at the end, and Dez did a great job on that last touchdown of scrambling. We talked about it last game, actually, in the middle of the game. I said, hey, if you see me leave the pocket, go. And he did exactly that. So,
hey, Sam, you're not afraid to leave that pocket. Obviously, your accuracy is on the money, 19 of 22 in 2 games.
Yeah, I'm definitely not afraid to leave the pocket. I think that pocket passing is something that I'm continuing to work on with mechanical work and knowing my reads and knowing defenses. But
you want quarterback depth? It's here in Indianapolis. That's Sam Ehlinger. Matt, back to you.
Yes, indeed. Ehlinger really, really good. 4 touchdowns and limited work here in the preseason. Moments ago, Detroit converted a 3rd and 9 with a catch over the middle to the tight end Shane Zylstra. And then on 1st down, they hand off left side. Trying to stretch it out was Godwin Igwebuike, the veteran running back out of Northwestern. He was collected on the far sideline by Forrest Rhine out of Villanova, the linebacker. So that's going to be actually a loss on the play and a tackle for loss for Rhine. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11 as the Lions have it in plus territory at the Colts 46-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Colts 20 and the Lions 20. 5-step drop for Boyle. Zips it upfield. Broken up at the 40-yard line by the Colts. Sterling Weatherford got his paw in there and broke it up. The intended receiver was Derek Deese Jr. And he's going to trot off the field out of San Jose State. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Really nice play by Weatherford there. You know, he's a guy, Matt, that's played safety before. He's played linebacker. He's got some speed, coverage ability. He's got some length to his game, too. He obviously had the pick last week against Buffalo. Nice play right there. Brings up a 3rd and long. We got to get a pass rush here out of these front 4 guys.
4 receivers in. Igwebuike stays in as the back to the left of Boyle. Ball in the far hash. 3rd and 11 for Detroit. Movement left side on their offensive line. Flags are down. Play is blown dead.
Looked like the Colts might have jumped, which initiated the Lions to move.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 59. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
They're all over it, Joe. That's Afadi Adeniabo. That's the 4th penalty of the game on Indianapolis. Now it's going to make 3rd down a little bit more manageable. You go from 3rd and 11 to 3rd and 6 and move the ball to the Colts 41.
I'm only all over it because every time we ever had a false start, you just hoped and prayed that some defensive guy was in the neutral zone that kind of bailed you out.
Spoken like a true former offensive lineman. 3rd and 6. Boyle out of the gun. Deep drop. Slides it upfield. Crossing pattern. 1st down. Trinity Benson slips out of the tackle yards after catch. He dives it inside the 30, inside the 25, in fact, and all the way to the 24-yard line for a gain of 17.
And the Colts brought pressure. They brought both linebackers up in the A-gap, which is right off the center, which means that you're one-on-one. And when that happens, some more space for the Lions. They operate, they execute the 1st down, but really that penalty on 3rd and 11 moved to 3rd and 6, made that a much easier conversion to make for Boyle and crew.
Benson in his 4th year out of East Central. That's his 4th grab of the afternoon for 44 yards. 1st and 10 now for Detroit on the cusp of the red zone. Play action now on a boot as Boyle rolling out left. Fires upfield. The pass is caught inside the 20-yard line. And then down, let's see where they mark the ball. It's inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So pickup of 10 right at the sticks. And that's Derek Deese Jr. again with another reception. So he's been involved on this possession here for Detroit. And this is a pretty methodical drive upcoming. This will be the 12th play of the drive. It's already covered 61 yards in close to 6 minutes as we approach 7 minutes to go in the game. And we're tied at 20 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard.
And again, situational football. You got 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. If you're the Colts, you want to bow up and not let him in the paint to score a TD. Hold him to 3 points.
Boyle under center, hands off to Igwebuike. Patient run. Looks like he's got enough for a 1st down. That was 2nd and 1. He will move the sticks. He's going to guide the ball up to the 13-yard line, so gain of 2 on the play. And now the Lions are back inside the red area, brought to you by Coca-Cola. And they'll have it 1st and 10, the Colts' 13-yard line.
Another nice job by Brooks there. He got shielded off at the end, but he kept fighting, showed some good pursuit down the line to get in and make that tackle.
Lions today are 2 out of 4 in the red zone. Fresh set of downs here. Jackson stays in there, going to come in as the back. They play action to him. They throw right side of the near flat. Pass is caught. This is James Mitchell. He's a tight end out of Virginia Tech. That's his first grab. And he's going to be upended short of the 10-yard line back to the 13. So right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as we approach 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter.
Really good job by Chris Wilcox there coming up from his cornerback position. Nice, sure tackle. Brings up second and long for Detroit.
Lions break the huddle. Justin Jackson out of Northwestern stays in as the back. He's to the left. 4 receivers into the pattern. 2 go both sides. Ball between the hash marks now for the Lions. At the Colts 13-yard line, Boyle going to fire upfield inside the 5-yard line. And that's, again, is Mitchell on the reception. He is stacked up by a duo of Colts players. Sterling Weatherford, also was Alexander Myers over there for the Colts. Down at the 4-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Did they give him the first down or 3rd and short?
Yard short indeed, so 3rd and about 1 upcoming for Detroit. By the way, I misspoke. That is Chris Wilcox on the tackle for Indianapolis. 5 minutes to go, 3rd and 1 at the 4-yard line now for Detroit.
If you're Dan Campbell, you're probably thinking this is 2-down territory. You don't get it on 3rd, you're going for it on 4th.
16th play of the drive. Boyle under center. Hands off to Jackson. Jackson sliding off tacklers and spun down inside the 5 and gets it to the 3-yard line before he's brought down right there, but that's enough for a first down. And now the Lions can eat up even more time off the clock as they face 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. This possession is 8 minutes old.
Time to bow up, Matt. Again, it's been a 16, 17 play drive. You know that defensive line's worn down. You know those linebackers are tired. But bottom line, no excuses. 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. Let's see what the Colts defense can do here.
Lions break the huddle. Lions in blue, Colts in white. Boyle out of the gun. Igwebuike the back to the left. Boyle has time, dancing in the pocket. Throws in the back of the end zone. Had a player open, but overshoots him. That's Maurice Alexander, who was open around the A in Indianapolis. And that's a misfire by Boyle. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal at the 2-yard line and stop the clock with 4:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Game tied at 20.
Yeah, Boyle had him open the back of the end zone, but he threw it into the 5th row instead.
That would have been his 9th straight completion, but he misfired on that. Boyle goes under center this time, unbalanced line to his left. Ball between the hash marks. Takes a snap. Hands off to Igwebuike. Starts in the middle, then bounces it outside. And then hash marks left side, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. A 2-yard run for Godwin Igwebuike in his 5th year out of Northwestern. And the Lions take a late lead. It's 26-20 with 4:03 to go in the fourth quarter. An epic drive right there. It's 18 plays. 83 yards in 9 minutes and 24 seconds off of the clock.
It's a big-time drive right there and capped off by Igwebuike. Nice run, little stutter step. Benbow was coming in low, but he did a nice job of just kind of surging over the top of him and just getting that football across that white painted line to get in the end zone. Riley
Patterson in his 2nd year out of Memphis on for the extra point. He kicked in 7 games for Detroit last year. Converted 92% of his field goals. This PAT is on its way. And it is good. So the Lions get 7 on that drive. Again, 18 plays, 85 yards due to the 2-yard touchdown run by Igwebuike. 9 minutes, 32 seconds off the clock. And that's the scoring drive to the end zone, brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document provider of the Colts. So let's see what the Colts can do here. Down by a touchdown, 4 minutes to go. We'll see if Indianapolis has a touchdown drive to counter. Down by 7 here late in the game. Stay with us. We'll find out what's what when we come back. You're listening to the Colts here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
The Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders and junior cheerleaders have a very special family theme halftime show for today's game. Do you have a child between the ages of 3 to 14 years old who loves dancing and the Colts? Sign up for the 2023 Junior Colts Cheerleading waiting list at Colts.com/juniorcheer. That's Colts.com/juniorcheer. This is a chance you won't want to miss.
They say one great thing leads to another, and that's especially true when you visit a Great Clips salon. When you sit down for a haircut with a skilled and friendly stylist at one of our thousands of convenient Great Clips locations, they'll not only make your hair look great, they'll make you feel great too. And that's something you can't help but share with the world. Download our online check-in app today and opt in to get a Ready Next text when you're up next. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Just like the football season, this flu season could look a lot different than past years. And getting a flu vaccine this year is more important than ever. The flu vaccine helps protect you, your family, and your community. Let's keep Colts fans healthy. Be a flu fighter like Blue and get your shot today. Visit vaccinefinder.org to find a clinic near you. This message is brought to you by the Indiana Department of Health.
Colts fans, do you want a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 57? Does your fandom go beyond the game? The NFL is celebrating extraordinary fans who inspire others through their love of football and are a positive influence in their community. Nominate yourself or another Colts fan for the NFL's 2022 Fan of the Year. Visit NFL.com/Fan of the Year for rules and more information. That's NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
Hey, this is Dan Dockage. Join me weekdays at noon till 3 on The Fan.
Experience the action live with fan experience packages from Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Indianapolis Colts, which is now available at vividseats.com/Colts. Matt?
Lions kick off back to the Colts. Dallas Flowers 2 yards deep, angling left side. He's across the 25-yard line and then corralled around the 27. The Lions 27 and the Colts 20 after Detroit goes 18 plays, 85 yards, over 9.5 minutes off the clock. Tim Boyle was excellent on that drive. He was 8 for 9 passing for 64 yards. Godwin Igwebuike got the touchdown from 2 yards away on that drive. He was 5 for 11 rushing. So the Colts have all 3 of their timeouts, 4:01 to play in the game, down by a touchdown. Colts on the move from south to north here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Colts in white, Detroit in blue. 1st and 10 Colts on the 28-yard line.
So Jack Cohn and this young Colts team gets a chance, Matt, some situational football. 4 minutes to go in the game. You have all 3 timeouts, so you're going to call your normal offense for now.
On the game clock.
But you're also going to shift into a 2-minute opportunity if you get a first down here.
Thank you.
Boger still fidgeting with the game clock.
There was another 4-second disparity, but we got that figured out, so we are all good.
Well, it does not go in the Colts' favor, though. 4 seconds off the clock instead of put back on the clock.
I don't like it there.
3:57 remaining. Cohn, first down, fires upfield, caught by Price. Price, tight-roping that far sideline, is finally hauled out around the 34-yard line for a gain of 6.
Nice job by Price there. Make the catch on the sideline. You pick up a couple extra yards, and you get out of bounds. Heady play from the young Colts running back.
Josh Woods, the backup linebacker out of Maryland, on the stop. 2nd down and short at the 35-yard line. Colts in their own territory, down by a touchdown, 27-20. Cohn out of the gun, ball in the far hash, scanning, throws right side, this time over the head of Price, who was well defensed over there on the far sideline. Again, that was Woods on defense for Detroit. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 and stop the clock with 3:46 remaining.
Yeah, a little bit over the head of Price from Florida International, as well as Alexander, the return man for Detroit, who I thought had a really nice game earlier today. Brings up 3rd and 3. This is a big 3rd down, although situation, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Even though in your own 35, because it's preseason, Matt, you probably will go for it if you're Frank Reich.
Colts are 4 out of 10 on 3rd down. This is a big 3rd and 3 on their own 35-yard line. Out of the gun, Cohn looking to his left, plants, zips it upfield, crossing pattern, and it's caught. First down up to the 40-yard line. That is the tight end, Nikola Kalinic. And that's his first grab here in the preseason. It's a big one, a first down for the Colts to the 40-yard line.
Nice grab, sure-handed. Good job by Cohn staying strong in the pocket there with some pressure around him. Colts first down on their own 40 as they try to go and tie this ball game up.
That's Kalinic, 4th year out of York. That's a university in Canada. Drafted in the CFL in 2019. Meanwhile, the Colts run it left side into the boundary. Devontae Price across the 40 up to the 43-yard line for a gain of 3. But the clock is moving on the Colts. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They're down by a touchdown, and we're officially under 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
And no hurry from Frank Reich on the play call, no hurry from Cohn. You know that you got plenty of time. 3 minutes and all 3 timeouts, that's an eternity in the NFL.
Cohn once more goes out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 goes left. Shotgun snap for the quarterback. Deep drop, plants, fires downfield, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Samson Nakua. And that was broken up by Josh Woods once again. He was coming over and ranging from his linebacker position. A little bit high for Nakua out of Cal. Undrafted free agent. Couldn't make a play on that ball. That's going to set up 3rd and 7. 2:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Colts have the ball on their own 43-yard line, down by a touchdown, 27-20.
It was an incomplete pass, but shout out to Price there. He laid a chip on that defensive end, number 50, Hamilton there, that took him off his feet. Great physical play from the running back, helping out the O-line.
Going again out of the gun, ball in the near hash. Good protection, scanning. Again, fires downfield, wide open, inside Lion territory. Backpedaling his way forward inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. That's DJ Montgomery. His first grab today. That's a first down for the Colts. A big-time gain into plus territory.
Really good protection there. That was a laser by Cone. Nice catch by Montgomery. Colts all of a sudden on the Lions 35 as we approach the 2-minute warning.
Down to the 35-yard line. Montgomery in his 4th year out of Austin Peay. Spent time on the Jets active roster and practice squad last year. Ball between the hash marks for Cone. He's going to hand off to Devontae Price. Price tried to break it out and then slashes upfield inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. By the way, moments ago, a gain of 22 yards to DJ Montgomery as we're down to the 2-minute warning here. So a fast-moving fourth quarter, primarily because the Lions went on a 9.5-minute drive on their last scoring possession. 27-20 is our score. Time out on the field due to the 2-minute warning. 1:58 officially to play. Lions 27, Colts 20. When we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Colts at the plus 32-yard line. You're listening to the Colts here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
With our newest unlimited plan, everyone's welcome. Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon for just $30 a line per month for 4 lines with autopay plus taxes and fees. Our best priced unlimited plan ever.
Did he say $30?
Yep, $30 a line for the whole family. The network you want, the price you love. Switch to Verizon today. Paper-free billing required. Unlimited 5G nationwide 4G LTE. In times of congestion, your data may be temporarily slower than other traffic. All smartphone lines on the account must be on Welcome Unlimited and are eligible only for select promotions. Includes domestic talk, text, and data usage only. Data roaming at 2G speeds.
Colts fans, don't miss your chance to cheer on your team live with fan experience packages from Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Bundle game tickets with pregame field passes or join fellow Colts fans at the Vivid Seats party in Touchdown Town. Visit vividseats.com/Colts today to shop available packages. Plus, earn credit on every in-app purchase with Vivid Seats rewards. For every 10 tickets you buy, get the 11th free. Be part of the anticipation and action live all season long. Available now on vividseats.com/Colts or download the app today.
And the Colts are going for it on 4th down. What play will they call?
Pass it.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were... what? Oh, okay. Water in your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons, the team the Colts call. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com/Colts.
NFL Plus is here, which means no matter where you are, this is how you football. Live out-of-market preseason games. Live local and primetime regular season games on your phone or tablet. 45-minute game replays, and more. This is the NFL for every fan. This is football freedom. This is your game on the go. Wherever you are, this is how you football. Go to plus.nfl.com/radio and start your free trial of NFL Plus today. Terms and conditions apply.
Your home for Colts football is 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Colts football is brought to you by Forum Credit Union, where you can get in on all the conversation by heading out to the fan forum section of Colts.com. You can post a topic and participate in various discussions regarding the Colts. Forum Credit Union, helping members live their financial dreams.
8th play of the drive upcoming for the Colts. It's covered 40 yards and 2:05 off the clock. 1:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Colts trail 27-20. 2nd down and 7 for the Colts at the 32-yard line. And the big play of this possession so far is a 22-yard strike over the middle to DJ Montgomery from Jack Cone, who's still in the game at quarterback for the Colts. He's 5 out of 8 passing for 49 yards. He's got the ball in the right hash this time, backing up, slides in the pocket. He's hit as he throws. It's incomplete as the pass one-hops his intended receiver. That's Montgomery again around the 22-yard line. So now it's 3rd and 7 for the Colts. They have all 3 of their timeouts, by the way, but we're down to a minute 56 remaining in the 4th quarter.
The Lions brought a double linebacker blitz there. Matt got a little bit of pressure, just enough that Cone was hit as he threw, wasn't able to fully step into it.
3rd and 7 now for Indianapolis. Big test here. Colts are 6 out of 12, down by a touchdown. And as you said earlier, Joe, probably in 4th down territory here. Cone out of the gun. Devontae Price is his back to the left. Cone throws in the far flat, and that is a high catch, but a catch indeed for Kalinic to the 25-yard line right at the sticks. Gain of 7. And they marked him just past it. Needed the 25, got to about the 24.5-yard line. So first down for the Colts, down by a touchdown.
And really good job by Cone there. The Lions bring the same blitz again. He recognized it, gets the ball out a little bit quicker. First down for the Colts, 1:20 to go.
Still plenty of time. All 3 timeouts. 2 receivers deployed to the left, including a tight end. That's Kalinic. Here's a delayed handoff right side to Price on a draw, and he's running out of real estate. He's going to be bounced out of bounds. He's trying to turn the corner and could not do it. He's racked out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a loss of 3.
And they're still winding the clock there, although there's a Lions player down that's going to bring a stoppage of play. Even though he ran out of bounds, he was moving backwards at the time that he did, which, the refs still wind the clock, and it continues to go.
2nd and 13 after the loss. Price stays in as the back. Cone out of the gun. 3 receivers left. He's looking that way initially. He's got great protection. He's going to fire downfield. Flag is down, and that is a catch into the end zone. Samson Nacua, touchdown as he spikes the ball in the end zone, but there is a flag at the 20-yard line. For now, the Colts are an extra point away from tying the game.
And it looks like the flag came from the defensive secondary.
Defense number 35. Appears to decline, results in play. Touchdown.
Cedric Boswell, the guilty party. The touchdown stands, a 27-yard strike. Jack Cone, Samson Nacua, touchdown for the Colts. They will decline the penalty, take the touchdown. It's 27-26. 38 seconds left.
And the Colts are going for 2, Matt. We're going to have a walk-off here.
Timeout, Indianapolis. They're first.
Yeah, they're going to think about it and strategize what to do here with this 2-point conversion. Remember, games can't end in a tie now in the preseason. So the Colts want to avoid that by going for 2 here with only 38 seconds. And Detroit has all 3 of their timeouts for what it's worth. But the Colts want to take the lead on the scoreboard by getting 8 points on this possession.
And Matt, I'm sure Frank Reich has his game winner, so to speak, 2-point conversion, but you are not going to see those in the preseason.
No,
You're going to
sir.
keep those in the bag. So the annexation of Puerto Rico, so to speak, will not be called here, but will be interesting. A lot of times, you'll try to get a rub route from a wide receiver. You might try to sprint the quarterback out a little bit. We'll see what they do, but boy, impressive throw there by Cone, and really nice job by him commanding the drive to get down with a chance to win this ball game.
Colts were 1 out of 1 on 2-point tries last week against the Bills. Last year, they were 2 for 5 on 2-point conversions. They break the huddle. Colts going for 2. It's 27-26. Ball in the near hash for Cone, who goes out of the gun. Price is his back to the left. 2 receivers make that 1 receiver left. Cone looks that way, backing up. Now he's rolling out to the right side, retreating. Throws left side against the grain. It's incomplete. He threw it over the head of Samson Nacua. But Cone really had nowhere to go with the football there as he was flushed out of the pocket. Everything was covered downfield. He tried to throw against the grain left side, and Nacua threw it over his head. Incomplete. The 2-point try no good. 38 seconds left, and the Colts trail 27-26 after they opted to go for 2 and came up empty.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the Colts.
Unfortunate, yeah, they didn't get the 2-point try. Timeout on the field as we need to take it. 38 seconds left, 27-26. One more break to get in before the game is over, but the Colts need something to happen on defense when we come back. Stay with us. You're listening to Colts football. Final 38 seconds from Lucas Oil Stadium here on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
With our newest unlimited plan, everyone's welcome. Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon for just $30 a line per month for 4 lines with autopay plus taxes and fees. Our best priced unlimited plan ever.
Did he say $30?
Yep, $30 a line for the whole family. The network you want, the price you love. Switch to Verizon today. Paper-free billing required. Unlimited 5G nationwide 4G LTE. In times of congestion, your data may be temporarily slower than other traffic. All smartphone lines on the account must be on Welcome Unlimited and are eligible only for select promotions. Includes domestic talk, text, and data usage only. Data roaming at 2G speeds.
Staff collaboration gives your team a competitive edge. The Colts use sharp interactive displays to help create, collaborate, and educate staff and players. These powerful tools connect to computers, tablets, smartphones, and multifunction devices to help drive results for presenters, coaches, and even the Colts GM on draft day. Leadership is driven through clear communication. How can Sharp Business Systems support your mission? Help communicate your message. Call us today at 317-844-0033 or go to sbsindiana.com.
Hey, Colts fans, score big for your Indiana high school. Enter Gear Up at Colts.com/UHC. It could score you tickets to a Colts game and $5,000 for your high school. Gear Up is a free program designed to improve the health and safety of boys and girls high school athletics. Winners are selected throughout the season. Enter today for a chance at Colts tickets and $5,000 in athletic equipment at Colts.com/UHC.
Hey, this is JMV. Join me weekday afternoons at 3 on 107.5 and 93.5 FM, The Fan.
Bell Tire is the official tire retailer of the Indianapolis Colts and has more free lifetime tire services and the lowest tire price, period.
38 seconds left. The Lions lead the Colts 27-26. The Colts scored a touchdown moments ago, went for 2, didn't get it. Looks like the Colts are going to come out and practice an onside recovery attempt here. Jake Verity will kick it. The ball hangs in the air. It goes 10 yards, but the Lions come forward and they recover it. And that's Tom Kennedy, who has 2 receiving touchdowns today.
Please move the game clock to
and he makes a should-be game-clinching recovery there on an onside kick attempt from the Colts. He makes it at the Colts' 45-yard line. So the Lions will start in plus territory. The Colts have 2 timeouts for what it's worth. Lions lead by a point, 27-26. We'll see if the Colts use any of their timeouts to prolong what might be the inevitable here, down by a point.
Looks like the Lions lining up for the victory formation. Unfortunately, the Colts only have 2 timeouts, so they can't stop the clock fully as Detroit will kneel this ball game out.
Boyle comes in victory formation, takes the knee, and it looks like the Colts are not going to waste those timeouts, and they're going to wave the white flag and take their fate and drop to 0-2 here in the preseason. Well-played game, pretty even game, obviously. The difference is a missed extra point, or in this case, a failed 2-point conversion tries. The Colts try to go for 2 with under a minute after scoring a touchdown, but they're going to fall 27-26 as the Colts come up short today in the preseason home opener. The Colts fall to 0-2 in exhibition play. The Lions move to 1-1 as both teams are on the field shaking hands.